Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Long Bon, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about the new meaning of taking a knee. From the Philippines, the new meaning of taking a knee from the Philippines. Yeah. Now, today is a follow-up broadcast of a very, very important broadcast we had on yesterday. The broadcast on yesterday revolved around a man by the name George Floyd, African American, that was killed unjustly by the Minneapolis Police Department. Okay? And so, as I began to think about what happened to George, and as I began to reflect on his life and the lives of many other people similar to George, certain things came to mind. Number one, George is symbolic of racist tendencies in this country, of what we call the United States of America. His life and his death was symbolic of the actions that repress people of color in the United States. It's been going on from the beginning of time. From the time they brought us from Africa and put us on the shores of America, this country they call America, it's been going on. And what happens is whenever somebody raises it up and whenever somebody uncovers the inequity and uncovers the injustice and uncovers the racial and social inequality, then we are wrong for saying something. Oh, don't say nothing about it. Keep quiet. It's gonna be all right. They're gonna come on us harder. I can't do that. So today we're gonna talk about it again. And if you don't want to hear about this, get gone. Be gone, please. I don't want you here. I don't want you to accuse me of this. I don't want you to accuse me of that. I'm telling you straight up, right now, here in the front, in the forefront. If you don't want to hear about racial injustice, if you don't want to hear about how people are being treated inequitably, if you don't want to hear about brutality unnecessarily, if you don't want to hear about Black Lives Matter and White Lives Matter and Brown Lives Matter, get gone. Be gone. Poof, be gone. Because that's what we're going to talk about. You know, normally I have an agenda and I have a step 1, 2, 3. I got an agenda, I'm focused, but it's so much stuff. I'm going to connect it, but it's going to be random as I connect it. But before we get through this today, before we get through this broadcast, you're going to have an understanding of the meaning, the new meaning, taking a knee. Colin Kaepernick, you remember that guy, black guy, football player, quarterback? Something you don't like him right now. I mention his name and you freezing up because you hate him. Why? Because he's an African American man and he made a simple protest, symbolic of taking a knee. And when the anthem was playing, and you go, oh, he's un-American. I don't like him. And you're a black man. You need to get rid of him. Get him off the team. Like, foolish. He made a symbolic gesture just to protest. He's allowed to do it. And people condemned him. The man can't even get a job back in the NFL. He was blacklisted and he got money because of it. He proved it in court. They had an auto settlement court. He got millions. They blacklisted him. He'll probably never play another professional football game in the NFL again. But I'm proud of that young man because he stood up for what was right. At a time where blacks were being taken out, Trayvon, you name it. Yeah, this one, Eric Garner. At a time when people were knocking us out like that, and fine, and with on camera, he said, "Look, enough is enough." He used his voice. He used his platform as an athlete. He refused to shut up and dribble. He refused to shut up and just throw the ball. He refused to be used and abused. And he made a simple statement. And with the world, President Trump condemned him. And the world went right along with even a lot of black folk condemned him. I never condemned this man. Now I'm going to show you how I supported him. All right, let's go. I want to go on with that, but I know I got some things for you today. Then we're going to ride the train. We out. We're not going to be long like we were yesterday. Okay? I'm not going to take long with you. I'm a kind of guy, when I really want to say something, it don't take me long to do nothing. If I want to get into it, give it to you, I give it to you and let go. Okay? We ride the train, we out. All right, let's go. So a lot of things I'm going to cover with you today. I have a brief focus. And we're gonna get started. Let's show the focus. Let's show the thumbnail. I got two thumbnails for you guys. Okay, two. Uno, dos. And I want you to determine. And when we ride the train, tell me which thumbnail you like the most. Okay, and that's the one we're gonna use. Okay, I know which one I like, but I want to see. I always try to give you a chance an opportunity to be engaged with the program because this is your channel. This is your show. You like this show, and we're here because of you. You make this show, you break this show, you take this show, okay? And so we embrace your decisions. We embrace your opinions, okay? And so we try to get you involved at every point, every turn. And that's all we do, okay? So go back, get you something to drink, turn the TV off, man, please. Okay? Turn it off. More to life than just TV. This is better than anything on TV because this is real life. Okay? University of Life 101. Get ready. I'm your teacher. Okay? Bobby D. Okay? I'm just going to be your teacher for a little bit. Okay? Some of you happy because I'm your teacher. Some of you like, oh, you ain't teach me nothing. I'll tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You talking to me? Let me tell you something. Show you this. Watch this, man. I'll play. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and what shows. I know the way, baby. I've been in this world a long time. You know what I mean? I know the way. And I go the way, and I show you the right way, baby. I don't play. A lot of these guys around there, they don't know nothing. Talking loud and saying nothing and leading you the wrong way. You see, Bobby, they know they lead me the right way, Bobby. No, they didn't lead me the right way. When they tell, well, I'm not going to. When they telling you stuff wrong, it's not leading you right. Huh? You smart enough to know that. You know right from wrong. Your mama taught you that. And you see somebody telling you the wrong way, and you say, yeah, man, yeah, I know, we can do that too, yeah. So no, you should be like that. Hey, man, wait, hey, hello. What you said? What did you say, man? Nah, that's wrong, man. And get off that show. Find somebody that tell you right. Huh? I'm telling you right. All right, let's go. All right, I'm going to show you the first thumbnail for today. See, did I put both of them in here? All right, let's go. This is thumbnail number 1. I got both of them. This is thumbnail number 1. Okay. See right here? Meaning. It's Colin Kaepernick. You remember the guy, number 7? He said he was a professional football player. He was like so many yards away from being Super Bowl winners. And he bombed out. I remember Colin Kaepernick very, very well. He came to the Atlanta Stadium and he kicked the Atlanta Falcons out of an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl. That hurt my heart, man. Colin Kaepernick, he was a bad man, baby. Quarterback in the NFL, he got like 6'4", like 225, 230. He can sling that thing, man. He can sling the rock. You hear me? He can claim that right, and he still got it today, but they won't take a chance. They won't give him a chance because he stood up for what is right. And whenever you stand up for what is right in this world, especially if you are an African American, person of color, Latino, even if you're a gay person, you're going to be condemned. You don't believe me? Ask Colin Kaepernick, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about. Ask him. Ask LeBron James. They told him to shut up and dribble. Ask him. Ask Muhammad Ali. They put him in jail because he refused to go to the war because he was conscientious objector. Ask him from the grave. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Muhammad. You think I'm playing with you? Whenever you stand up for what's right, somebody gonna come against you. And you got to be prepared. Whenever you go to a new level, you always have some devils. And you got to be ready to deal with the devil. Like me, right here. See this boy right here? See? The short man, 5 feet 5. Guess what? I got a lot of devils after me right now. You know why? They don't like me speaking the truth. But you think I'm gonna stop? No. Because I'm saying what's right. God will protect me. Okay? At every point of turn. That's my shield. I got a Captain American shield, and I got a shield of faith in the Most High God. You hear me? I'm not afraid of the truth. Truth will make me free. Okay? And you need to have the same type attitude. Stop hiding because I'm a black man and they're going to do something to me and I'm going to shut up and I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just going to see that they do wrong. They beat that man, but if I open my mouth, they're going to get me. And I'm going to throw my cell phone in the trash. I don't want to be involved. You see my point? Get involved. It is your life. It is your time. Thank goodness for Darnella Frazier. Who is Darnella Frazier, Bobby? Who is she? Darnella Frazier, man. Do you read? Do you look at the news? Darnella, the 18-year-old girl, young lady, took the video for George that showed the police abusing George Floyd. She had the guts to put it on Facebook. And you know what happened after she put it on Facebook? I'm going to tell you what happened to her. Listen here. Look what happened to her. She put it on Facebook and the people condemned her. They condemned her. Her own people condemned her. You know why they condemned her? They said, well, you put it on Facebook, but you should have did something. She did what she could. You think if she was going to run out there, y'all stop it, they would have locked her up too and confiscated her camera. We would never known the truth. Stop going after that girl. Leave her alone. In my book, she's a hero. She stood up for what was right. She did the best thing she could. She's just a teenager. She's not a full grown in her mind yet. Stop coming after her in the wrong way. Applaud her for what she did and stop condemning her. It is wrong. I got another story coming out later on today, and I'm going to highlight that woman. Okay? You need to know the truth. Okay? After this broadcast is over, I'm going to finish up that video I'm working on for her. Okay? I don't be playing with y'all, man. This is my life. This is what I do. I give you the truth, and it's all for you, and that rhymed. Yeah, I'm a rhyme master. I got a multiplicity of talents, and I'm going to give it all to you, baby. Whether you're ready for it or not, better be ready. Because some of y'all can't handle me. You know? I just plain it, and I'm telling you the truth. You just can't handle me. Because I come off with a whole bunch of different attitudes sometimes. I give a bunch of different voices. I get this, that, and you can't handle it. But it's okay, man. I'm going to be me, whether you can handle me or not. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Because you got a bunch of truth coming to you. That's what we deal with. Truth. Capital T-R-U-T-H. Truth, baby. And it rhymes with Ruth. Truth. Facts. Jack. Just the facts. Play no game with you. You come on this show, you're going to get the real deal. No play. You like them guys? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't play that. Okay. When it's time to ride the train, yeah, we have a good time. But now is not the time. Okay. So you want to play funny games right now? Go. Get gone, buddy. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm about truth and I'm about reality right now. And we're getting ready to bring it down to you. So this is thumbnail number 1 again. And we're going to take thumbnail number 2 is this one right here. Okay. See that right there? I can't breathe. And Colin Kaepernick again. I can't breathe. Taking a knee. See? You know what's sucking the life out of us? Racism in Black America. Racism sucking the life out of us, just like it sucked the life out of our dearly departed brother, George Floyd. Could have been your kid, could have been your son, could have been your daughter, could have been you. What you gonna do? He deserved it. He was disrespectful. He resisted arrest, and that's what happened to a Black man when they resist arrest, and they get beat up. And I'm going to stay in my place, and I'm gonna watch my mouth, and I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to get involved. You punk! You straight up punk! You punked out on yourself, and you punked out on your nation and your people. You should be ashamed of yourself for having an attitude like that. You're perpetuating the racist system of inequality and injustice. Stand up for what's right for once in your life, and that rhymed. Let's go. I got a brief focus for you today, and we getting ready to run this show. We getting ready to run it, baby. I'm gonna run it tight. I'm gonna run it strong. I'm gonna run it long. That's how I bring it. Let's go. Here's the focus for today. See the guy right there? Number 7. On his knee. Yeah, he started that. He started that protest. Colin Kaepernick. That's his name. He's half African American. He's half white. But he identifies with total blackness. He's a Black man in his mind. And he is. So they said once you get a certain amount of Black blood, you Black. Barack Obama, he got some whiteness in his blood, but because he got a tenth of a tenth of a tenth of a tenth of a tenth blackness, he's a Black man, baby. You know why he's a Black man? I told you this before. Black is a what? Dominant color. Is it a dominant gene? So if you got that much blackness in your system, you're a Black man, baby. Or you're a Black woman, whatever. You're a blackness. You're Black. And be proud of your blackness. Don't go around and saying, well, I got a little bit of blackness in me. Don't tell nobody. You're a fool. And you need to go to school in that rhyme. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna focus today. We're gonna look at Colin Kaepernick, talk about him in just a little bit. We're gonna talk about how what he did was protesting racial injustice. And then we'll talk about the perverted meaning of taking a knee that has captured the imagination and the eyes of the nation. Okay. And then we're going to look at we will not shut up. You can't shut me up, man. You can never shut me up if I'm telling the truth. The truth will set you free and me free too. And that's word. You know, be truthful. You tell no lies. Don't try to cover no sugarcoat nothing for me. I want the real truth, 100% truth, nothing but the truth. Don't give me that he says, she says stuff. I don't want to hear that, man. Go on about your business talking that trash. Give me the truth. And then I can make my decision. Then I can live my life according to the truth. Whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. That's what I want. And that's what you should want as a man or woman in this place we call the world and in this thing we call life. Okay? When you live your life on a lie, you're a coward. You say, Bobby, don't call me no coward, man. You ain't had to say that. Yeah, I had to say it. You're a coward because you can't face the truth. You're afraid of the truth. You can't handle the truth. So you're a coward. I'm here to tell you today, you need to get some strength You need to get a backbone. You need to get some faith. You need to get some belief. And you need to get some understanding. Okay? That's what I'm going to give you. This purpose of the channel is to educate you, to inform you, and to inspire you of the things of this world, the Philippine motivation, all of it, baby. We do the whole full circle. You think we're going to run from an issue? We take it head on. Okay? And some of you can't do it. You can't handle it. It's too much for you. Too much. You ain't have to say that. And I don't want to say it. If you don't want to say this, you don't want to see this, get it. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, man. This is a problem I have. I tell you to go and you stay. And then when I say something you don't like, then you're going to give me a dislike or you're going to talk trash to me, be a troll on the channel. I done told you, man, I'm not here to play with you. If you're offended by racist remarks, if you're offended by something we say negative about Trump, whatever, get, man, please. Don't waste your time. Then you're going to blame me. And I'm telling you up front, get. But you're going to stay anyway. Because you're so curious and you really want to, you like what I'm saying, but you don't want to admit it to yourself. That's why you stay. Anyway, whatever, man, do your thing. All right, let's go. So, Colin, let's talk about, okay, first point, first thing we're going to look at. Let me go back to the focus. I want to make sure that I'm on point with you, okay? Focus, talking about Colin Kaepernick. That man right there in Jersey, number 7, it's Colin Kaepernick. They blacklisted him. Why did they blacklist him, Bobby? Because he was a protester. He was an NFL man. He was playing football, and then he black. And one day he saw Trayvon get killed, and he saw Eric Garner get choked to death. And he said, "I'm tired of this." He said, "My people, they're being killed in broad daylight for no reason, simply because of the color of their skin." He got tired of it, man. He got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And he had a way to express it. He's a noted athlete. And he took advantage of that situation. He took advantage of that avenue, that venue he had to show his voice. The voice is concerned. And he took a knee when they played the anthem as a source of protest to the injustice, the racial injustice, to the inequality of what was being done to African American, black and females. He took a knee. And when he started doing it, the world condemned him. Black folk condemned him. Caucasians condemned him. Latino condemned. Everybody came down on the young man. He didn't do anything wrong. He was expressing. He has a freedom to express that. Yeah. First Amendment says he got ability to express his desires, his concerns, his problems, his issues. He's exercising his right. But we thought it was that's un-American. And Trump even had the nerve to contact the NFL commissioner, Pete Rozier. Sir, let me say this. You need to get him off the team. You need to get him off the team. He ain't no good. He taking a knee on the anthem. He ain't no good. I want him off the team. I'm gonna shut you down. All kind of crazy stuff he was saying. But you think they listened to him? They did for a little while, and then the NFL had to come to their sense. Because you know why they came to their sense? Because the other athletes said, "Listen, we have a right to do that." And most of the NFL is black. They were gonna rise up. So the NFL changed their position. First they went along with Trump and changed it. Now it's okay to express it, but you have to do it either before the anthem or in the locker room, something like that. Anyway, it's okay now. But when he did it, everybody, I didn't come out against him, man. When I first saw, I'm gonna tell you what happened. When I first saw him do it, man, I was like, what is he doing? Because it was anytime something's new, you're gonna react, right? That's my natural action. What's he doing? I didn't like it at first, but you know what I did? I said, look, all these people condemning the man. He's just putting a knee. And I said, I thought about it. I said, that reminds me of who? Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was a revolutionary, baby. And the revolution was not televised. The revolution was not televised. but he made it happen. That's why many of you African Americans are where you are right now, because revolutionary mental thinking like Martin Luther King, Colin Kaepernick, whatever you want to call him, you know what I'm talking about. Colin did the thing. They had to make up their mind. And Rose, you remember Rose, the lady that went on the bus? She says, enough is enough. I'm done with this. That's how the mentality they got. And that's why change came in this world. And that's what Colin did. He made change. Anytime change comes, people react somewhat negatively to the change. But when I realized he was like Martin Luther King, I changed. Guys, leave him alone. I tell you, everybody I saw on my job, said, man, leave him alone. He's doing his thing. He's just protesting in his own way. Nothing wrong with it. I embraced it from that point forward. But many of you to this day hate, even your Caucasians, whites, black, they hate Colin Kaepernick. And when you hate Colin Kaepernick, you send in a signal that you hate change, you hate justice, you hate equality. Okay? So think about your stance. Yeah, I serve my country. You think I like somebody burning the flag? No. You think I like somebody defaming my country? No. But I know he has a right to voice his opinion. It's a First Amendment right. No one can take that away. No one should even try. So, Colin Kaepernick, he was one of the first that took a knee. And what the meaning of the knee then was simple symbolic act that meant that I want to bring to the world's attention the social, the racial inequality and injustice towards African Americans and minorities in this country. What's wrong with that? Nothing. But we made it a problem for him. That's why he can't get back in the NFL to this day. We blackballed him, man. He got money now. He got some money out the NFL now. He can live. He living good, you know. But he can't practice his sport. He can't practice his craft. Okay. So I'm just trying to show you that was the first meaning of the knee. Now they got some football meaning when you take a knee, you end the game, that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about that symbolism and that parallelism. I'm talking about the parallelism and symbolism that Colin Kaepernick did to protest injustice. Okay, racial injustice. That's what I'm talking about. And that's the first meaning in my mind for that taking a knee as it pertains to community mindedness, not the sport itself. Okay, so it's been perverted. It's been perverted. And I'll show you how in a minute. Let me go back to the focus, see what our next issue is going to be. I'm going to keep. Okay, talk about Colin, and we talked about how he protested racial injustice. Now we're going to talk about the perverted meaning. But before we get to that, I want to show you, you say, well, Colin Kaepernick is the only athlete to ever protest. That's a lie. You say athletes need to be athletes and need to stay out of politics. Laura Ingraham, you can kiss my grits. Yeah, Laura Ingraham, you can kiss my grits. I didn't say no bad word. Don't say, Bobby, because I ain't say no bad word, man. You know, I try to keep it clean. You know, I try some every now and then. You look at me every now and then. I want to slip. I try to keep it clean on the show. Laura Ingraham, if you're listening, you can kiss my grits. Okay? Yeah, she showed. You know what she told? You told LeBron. She said, LeBron James, you need to stay out of politics. Shut up and dribble. So insensitive. Like athletes don't have a mind. They're not men. They're just machines. We pay them to dribble. And that's all they can do. They can't think. They just dribble. Play the game. That's just shut your mouth. Be a good little boy. Laura Ingraham, I'm going to say it again. Kiss my grits. How dare you say a man can't be a man? He got to be a machine just in sports. Well, I'm going to show you something, Laura Ingraham. Men were men before you was even born. I'm going to show you this. You think I'm playing? Watch this, Laura Ingraham. Watch this. See that man right there? African American men back in the 60s, baby, before you even hit 1 foot on this planet called Earth, on the soil of this earth. Black men, strong black men. Lou Alcindor at the time, Akeem Jabbar, Bill Russell, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, and a host of others behind them, protesting racial injustice. justice, using their voices, using their platforms to bring attention to the world that treating us wrong, you're treating us bad. Okay, so stop that line, but shut up and dribble. Athletes are more than just athletes. First of all, they are men. Secondly, if they're Caucasian men, there's a Caucasian man. If it's a black man, it's a black man. And then next, they're an athlete. Man is a man. You can't reduce us to a level of a machine by telling us to shut up and dribble. I resent that, Laura Ingraham. If you don't know who Laura Ingraham is, you ain't in this world. Go to Fox News. That's all I got to say. I don't like to give them credit for nothing. Okay? Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. LeBron ain't the first one came out with trying to say something politically. It's been happening. And for her to say that, that tells you where her mind is and her mentality is. She wants to go back to the 40s and the 50s and the 30s where we couldn't say nothing because they had their knee on our neck then. See how I'm tying this together? Okay? See how I'm tying it? You see how it's being tied together? Stitch by stitch. You're gonna see the full circle when I'm over with. Yeah, watch me. Watch me work it. Watch me work it. Okay, so you see, LeBron's not the only person that's voiced his opinion. Yeah, and he won't be the last. You know, see what he said there? See, we will definitely not shut up and dribble. LeBron James, Colin Kaepernick, Muhammad Ali, rest in peace. Lou Alcindor, Jabbar now. Who else? We got Bill Russell, and a host of others have been down the same road. So don't tell me an athlete can do nothing. He should do nothing but dribble. No, he's a man, first of all. He's a thinking man. He's either an African American man or a black man or a brown man or Latino, okay? And he has ability to say what he wants to say according to the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United Doggone States of America. Don't play with me with that. I'm not stupid, Laura Ingraham, and nobody else is either. You show us your stupidity when you come up with stupid statements like that. Okay? Don't get me started with her, please. I don't want to go that route. Right. So I wanted to bring that up to you. All right. Here's another thing I want to show you. Yesterday,
People get ready, for the train is coming. Don't need no ticket, you just get on board.
sorry, y'all. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, y'all. I got so fired up. I hit the wrong button. But I'm gonna show you this chart. I'm gonna show you this. Watch this chart. When you see this chart, you're like, what? It's an old chart. But if I were to project the numbers, this chart's from 2015, okay? But if I were to project the numbers from that point to this day, it would be worse than what it is. Watch this. Okay? See that right there? Unarmed black people were killed by police at 5 times the rate of unarmed whites in 2015. See that chart on the right, that graph? That's how the blacks were killed versus the Latinos and the whites. 5 times as much as the whites. Can you imagine what it is today? I haven't done a study to define that, but I probably will maybe after the show. But it's got to be way more than 5 times. And it all happened within the last 3.5 years. It just went berserk. So, well, Bobby, what you mean, Bobby? What you trying to say? Yeah, I'm trying to say the last 3.5 years, African Americans, Latinos, gay people, even the Jews, been catching all hell break loose, all hell break loose. Yeah, catching hell. Because what happens is when you have a leader, okay, when you have a leader of the free world and he divides his country, his nation on white, black, we better than them, we better, and they want to be up and we down, put us down. Things like injustice happens even, racial injustice happens even more. Because the policemen begin to think, I got a license, I got a license, I got a license to kill. And they do. And what they do? All of their anger, all of their frustration, they take it out on the first persons of color that they see that comes out. The officer that took George Floyd's life, I guarantee. I don't know. I haven't looked up his back. All I know is the name is Chauvin, Derek Chauvin. But I guarantee you, when the truth comes out and you look at his background, it's gonna be some issues regarding his mentality about people like you and me that have this beautiful chocolate skin there, that black chocolate skin there. Yeah, all that big thick nose I got. See that right now? Big thick lips. See that? They got issues with us. I don't know why, but when it happens, when they confront you and they got that gun and you talk some trash to them, they say, "What you say, man?" They're gonna say, "Do like that." Turn around. Why I got to turn around? So officer, I ain't got to turn around. So I didn't tase you out or got their gun and or that Billy built, they call it the stick club. What you say? And they don't have to do it like that, but they choose to do it that way because they don't like the color. And so I showed you that chart so to let you see that this is not my imagination. The numbers don't lie. Okay. Truth is truth, and it will be told. Now, yesterday I talked to you about the chokehold that they put, not chokehold. I talked to you about chokeholds in general. And I showed you a picture, diagram of how when you push on these two arteries out here, they're called the carotid arteries, and you hold them for so many seconds, eventually you're going to pass out. And that's what happened to George. He passed out. He kept saying, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." He was going out. They would not listen. And they knew better. That's what I'm saying. It was murder, premeditated murder. They knew what he was doing. He would not remove his foot. They're trained. Officers are trained on life and death situations. They're trained on chokehold, what's not acceptable. There used to be several chokeholds that were acceptable in police. I think now there's only one, and that's very seldom used. And he knew not to use. He was smart. The officer was very smart. He knew not to put his hands on his neck or around his neck because he knew for sure that's definitely outlawed. Okay, so what he did was, he said, "Okay, I can't put my hands on his neck like I used to, like they outlawed that. So I got something else for you." Took his knee. Now you're beginning to see the new meaning of taking a knee. Are you with me, GP? Am I bringing this full circle for you? Do you see the perverted new meaning of taking a knee? Are you with me? That's the whole purpose of the show, man. It used to be Colin called taking a knee for protest. Now taking a knee is taking a life. They perverted the meaning of taking a knee. They took a knee to an innocent man's neck, shut the blood flow off, and now he's gone. And thank goodness Darnella Frazier took the video. Or it would have been a dead man's word, and which is nothing against foul Caucasian cops. Now, who you think they're going to listen to? The dead man or the cops? Dead man or the cops? Dead man or the cops? And we would have never heard another word. But thank God for modern day technology. It's bringing the truth to light. And these men will go to trial, and these men will suffer the fate of the judge's handout and the jury hands out to them, whatever that is. Okay? I don't want no violence to come on them. Violence begets violence. So why would they did violence, so why should we do violence? Let the law, LAW, take its course. Okay? That's the best thing. All right. So I'm gonna show you this. I showed you a little graph, but this time I got a small video. I'm gonna show you what happens when these two arteries are shut off. Let's look at that real quick. Here we go. All right. So you see what happens. You think I'm playing? Hold your hand on somebody's neck like that. See if they won't pass out in a few seconds. Hold it tight now. Just don't. And I'm gonna show you another thing. This is I told you the MMA fighters, mixed martial arts fighters like UFC and all that. That's what they do. I got a picture to show you. Watch this. Watch this. All right, you see right there? You see how the guy has his hand around his neck? That's how the police. That was the old chokehold that the police used to do. They would kill a lot of people like that because they would overdo it. It only takes about 10 seconds when you hold somebody's carotid arteries. They have two, and you can see he's got both arms locked under his neck on both sides, and both arms are crushing those arteries, and the blood flow. Look at the man's neck. Look at the man's face. Blood stopping coming to his head, and he's barely breathing. And if this was, and when it happens is they pass out. As soon as they pass out, the referee has to go in and revive him immediately, or he could suffer brain damage. That's what they did to George Floyd. They didn't put their hands on him, but they did something else just as good. He put his knee on his neck. He knew what he was doing, man. He knew not to put his hands on him because he knew that's a direct violation of their laws. But I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to pin him with my knee. They can't say I put my hands on him. And I'm going to act like I didn't know he was wrong and he was out. Lies, lies, lies. All right. So you see now, first meaning of taking a knee was a simple protest of racial and social injustice. Now it's perverted to mean taking the life of a minority person of color. Okay, so I want to show that symbolic parallelisms that happen in this. And if you're not smart, if you're not observant, if you don't have your eyes open, things like this will go in front of your eyes. You won't even see it. Be right there. I'm bringing it to your attention so you can see it. And what I passed on to you today, pass it on to somebody else so their eyes can be open, just like mine and just like yours. Just like that. That's what my curiosity sergeant said. Just like that, Dix. Just like that. When he showed me something. Okay. I think did I have something else? Oh, I want to show you this. Now, I remember I told you that Colin Kaepernick, I didn't like him at first, and then I embraced him. I did a video. I'm gonna show you a small clip of the video I did. I did this July of last year. I'm gonna show you my views at that time. It was entitled Independence Day, July. But I want to show you what I told you then. Some of you been with me that long, you probably remember this. You know, but here we go. Watch this small clip. Now, when you talk about Independence Day in the United States of America, many people call it 4th of July. What is Independence Day? And when you talk about Independence Day in the States, you understand, Independence Day is celebrated throughout the nation of America. Now, even though I'm not in America, I live in the Philippines, and I'm going to celebrate our country's independence right here, smack dab in the Philippines. And the reason why is because I'm a patriot. Even though I live outside of the country, I'm still an original patriot of the country of the United States of America. Yeah, nothing can change that. I was born in the United States of America. I was born in the so-called land of the free and of the brave. What I want to remind you people out there that America says one thing, but a lot of times it does another. You know, when I was a boy, they taught me the Gettysburg Address. That address was a speech made by the President Abraham Lincoln. And in that address, I remember these words: 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived and dedicated to liberty, dedicated to the fact that all men are created equal. Now we're engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation shall so long endure. Now, I got a problem with that. And the reason why is because I've been living in the United States all my life, except for the last 5 years. I moved to the Philippines. And when the statement said in the Constitution that all men are created equal, and I never seen that in my life. I never seen that. They never treat people equally in the United States. Now, they say men are created equal, but you never treat people equally. My problem is that the United States is somewhat hypocritical when it comes to administering the laws. If you're a person of color, you may have a problem when it comes to being treated equally by the law. That's why many people are getting involved with the Black Lives Matter. Black men, Asian men, and Latino men are being persecuted every day because of their skin color. So, as I say, I love my country, I serve my country, the military, but I gotta tell you, we must prevail, and we must steady keep pushing for our rights to be treated equally as we are created.
Equally. Okay? Long time. That was over a year ago. And the same thing I talked about in that video, it still applies to this day. They say we were all created equally, but we're not being what? Treated equally. That's all. I just want to be treated fair. I'm not asking for a whole lot. I don't think is that too much to ask? Is it really? I don't think so. And you should think that it's not as much to ask as well. You deserve to be treated fairly. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Caucasian. I don't care if you're brown. I don't care if you're Latino, yellow, blue. I don't care, man. If you're an American citizen, you deserve to be treated fairly. And when you're not, just like Colin Kaepernick protested by taking a knee, you have a right to protest, to say, you treated me wrong. I'm going to tell the world about it. Or what you're going to do to correct this. Give them an opportunity to correct it. And they don't correct it. You need to tell the world, hey, they're not treating us right. And every person in America, not just because of your color, should know when people are not being treated fairly, you should be involved. Whether you're Republican, whether you're Democrat, it does not matter. You are a human being. A human being lost their lives on Monday, on Memorial Day. They lost their lives. He lost his life because he was not being treated fairly. Unarmed man, hands behind his back, foul against one. I'm done. And that rhymed. All right, y'all, we're getting ready to go. We're gonna do this train thing today. Ride a train. We out, man. We out, man. You know how we do. I don't feel like singing today. I gotta get my guy. Where my guy? Where you at, man? Come on, man. Don't play with me. I told you he was gonna be on duty. All right, here we go.
People get ready, for the train is coming. Don't need no ticket, you just get on board. Get on board. All aboard.
When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's go, man. Y'all ready to ride the train? Are y'all ready to ride a train, man? We gonna be long. We gonna be long. Ride a train day. Y'all ready? You ready for roll call? Are you ready for roll call, man? We gonna do this roll call thing, man. We gonna be gone. I ain't playing with you. Watch this. First man up. Who is the first man up in this his house? I got to know. I want to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Who is the first man up? Can you tell me somebody? Okay, I'm drill down. Who the first? You gotta be rubbing up, talking up, buzz up, and do the first man. You know. Yeah, somebody said, I know somebody out there said, I'm tired of being led by I'm sick and tired of being led. I'm gonna be first today. I'm gonna find out who that is. Who that first man? Who that said gonna beat themselves? Who that is? Who that is? Who that said they're gonna beat themselves? Who that said they're gonna beat themselves? First man up, first man. I got to know. Inquiring mind need to know. I want to know. I got to know. Who this said that?
Wendell, what's up, Wendell? Hey, Wendell Cognette. What's up, Wendell Cognette? What's up, man? Yeah, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Wendell Cognette. He said, good morning. Good morning, Wendell. Always good to see my brother. Got it laid on the side, cocked to the side like that. What's up, man? Yeah, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Hey, Wendell said, I'm tired of being led by B. See, I'm tired, man. I think this is Wendell's second or third time. What, right here, let's do, second or third time? The third time. I think it's about his third time. Wendell said, I'm tired of being last. He be here all the time, man. Wendell, it's so good to see you, man. Wendell has the dubious distinction for today for being the first man up in the his house. What's up? Congratulations, Wendell. You have that dubious distinction, and we're so proud of you, man. You said, I'm tired of being last by the day. I want to be first sometime in my life. I'm always last. I'm always in the middle, but I'm going to be first today, and you made it, man. Congrats to you. Congrats, man. Ain't nothing like being first. Hey, I don't like to be looking from down point, from the down, looking up. I don't like that. I like looking down from the top. Top view is the best view. And remember that. Okay? Good to see you, Wendell. Thank you so much for showing up. We finna show out for you, brother. Ride train about one day. Paul. What's up, Paul? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Paul made number 2. He's number 2 man up. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Hope you're doing well today. Ride the lunch. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride this thing till we can't ride no more. Ride the train off the track, baby. That's what we're going to do. And we passing out love, peace, joy, happiness, health, strength, wealth, prosperity, everything you need to make it strong and long and tight and right. We give it to you, baby. Let's go. You got it, baby. You got that. Let's go. Give it right back now. I need that too. We need it too. Ride train, Bobby D. One day, who we got? Look at who we got. Yeah, it's gonna be. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? What's up, Murphy? Around the train today, he's speaking. Murphy speaking. Sabuano, go, Murphy, with your bad self. Murphy's a mind boom talk to you. For those of you that don't know, mind boom talk means good morning. It's Sabuano. It's a Visayas language. And if you want to learn some Visayan language, just a little bit. That's all you need.
Contact me.
Stop. She playing with y'all. Go to our channel and look up a language and dialects. We have a playlist. I did like maybe 15 or 20 lessons, and it tells you the basic stuff. What is my name? What's your name? How old you are? How many I want? How much is that? Stuff we're gonna buy stuff. Good morning. Thank you. You're welcome. All basic stuff. The numbers, the letters. Easy peasy to learn, man. And that's all you need when you come to the Philippines. You come to Hawaii, to the Visayas. You be ready to roll, baby. They'll be like, okay, he speaks Sawayo, he speaks Sawano, and they'll be very impressed with you. You just know about 10 words. They'll be like, oh, he speaks our language. That means the world to them. Murphy says, my muta babidi, got my ticket to ride. Let's pass on down the track. Let's ease on down the track. He quit messing me up.
Pause.
I said, did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Right there, about these one day under who we got. Look. Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He said,
Mayong buntag, Terry.
Mayong buntag, Terry. He said, Blue Ranch man. Let's see y'all out in ride gear. Ride gear. You can tell Terry Fleming was a Marine. You know, he still got that Marine mentality. I want y'all out in full ride gear. He said, I want to wear my Blue Ranger. Let's see y'all out in ride gear. Trolls not happy about y'all. Hey, we had some trolls yesterday. We had a troll on the end part of that show, man. Did y'all see that guy? What was the name? Troubleshooter. That was the name.
Yeah,
Troubleshooter. He come talking about, hey, you prejudiced? I know, he said, you bigot? I said, I'm not a bigot, man. First, I would just thought he was okay. Just ask a legitimate question. I said, no, I'm not a bigot. I treat people the way they treat me. I don't care what color you are. Next thing I know, he said something nasty, and he said, I'm gonna get him. She ready to get it.
He said, I will unsubscribe.
No. He said, I'm gonna get him. She get ready to get him, and then he said, I just unsubscribed. Because he know we were gonna knock him off the planet, man. He got off quick. They know not to play. We don't play with those people that talking their trash on the show. And that's what the Blue Ranchers is for. They'll get you in your place. You can get out of line. See what's going to happen. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one day, King Arthur. What's up, King Arthur?
Mayong buntag.
King Arthur. The word for the day is what? I can't hear you. The word for the day is what?
Mayong buntag.
There you go. There you go. Mayang bunta means good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. He's a king off. He said right next to Murphy. I'm right next to you, bro. Hello, Bobby D. Lizzie. What's up? What's up? What's up? King off. Are you at work
What's
today?
up?
You know, he don't be at work. He be doing, he had the earplugs in doing it. But he be listening to Ryan Trey Bobby D. Lizzie. One day he's done the group. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, yeah, we're making a lot of enemies, and we're just doing our job. I know, man. Hey, let me tell you something, Murphy. Whenever you're doing right, you're gonna have a fight. That's right, man. Hey, when you're doing right, you're gonna have a fight. People gonna fight against you because people don't like to do right, man. They want to do wrong, and they want you to go along with their craziness. We ain't going on with your craziness. So you doing right. So expect the crazy people to come against you. That's the way the world is, man. Round Chain Bobby Lee, One Nation Under a Group. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, what the world needs now is a ticket to ride the train. Toot, Sir Bobby and Queen Angel. Yeah, man. Hey, they don't even need a ticket, man. All they need is some love. L to the O to the B-E in their heart. And we'll do the rest. Come on, baby. We need you and you need us. Love makes the world go round. All around the world in 90 seconds. It'd be 90 minutes. That's all we do. 30 to 90 minutes. That's all it takes, man. Just a little bit of love. Round Train, Bobby D. Lizzie. Wendell, what's up, Wendell? He said, hey,
Hello,
Marine,
Wendell.
how are you doing, soldier?
He's Marine.
Elbow car. So Wendell been in the Marines too. He's a leatherneck. Good to see you, man. My brother was in the Marines. My brother was tough as nails, man. I learned I looked up to my brother, man. My great brother, Junior, rest in peace. God bless him. He was a man. You hear me? I was a kid, man. I looked up to him like he was a superhero, because most of the things you see me do and say and act and how I got my jobs, I watched him. He taught me. My brother taught me. We was kids, man. From kids, I was like maybe 6 or 7. He was like 10, about 12 maybe. He taught me how. My first job, shining shoes. You think I'm playing? We shine shoes. I followed him. He used to didn't want to let me go, man. I just started crying. I said, Junior, I want to go there. He said, come on, boy, let's go. And he taught me. I watched him. We stand out this inside a club. You know, they had a club. Our house was like, I don't know, so not that far from a main street called Cumming Street. Was it Cumming Street? King Street. And on that street, there was a lot of businesses, and there was a nightclub. You know, it was a seaport town where a lot of sailors would come off the ship, and they want to have them, you know, drink beer and whatever and have some fun with the ladies, right? But we stand outside in front of the door with our little shoe shine. My brother made a shoe shine box. And he put stuff to shine the shoe, the brush, and we had the cloths, all of that stuff. And we sit out there in front of we couldn't go in, we couldn't go in. We sit out there at the front door. We said, shoe shine, sir? Shoe shine? But some of them said, no, Gavin. And then some of them said, because, the Navy men had to keep their shoe shine. We made money, man. We shot like 25 cents. That was big money back in the day. That's one thing my brother taught me. My brother taught me how to fish for crab. Crabbing, call crabbing. You take a rope, right? You tie a piece of meat on the rope, like a piece of chicken leg, piece of chicken wing, just a small piece. We would do by a small pack. And then we tie it on the rope, throw the rope in the water, go to the lake, and then we have a big net. So we hold the rope like that. When the crab bite the meat, take the net, dip them up. We have a whole box of crab for the days. We get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. We got the crab all day. We take the crab. You know what we do with the crab? We go to the grocery store, sir, we got some crab, and we be rolling, man, with the change. That's just one. Then we collected bottles. Then there was another. I don't want to tell you. I could go on and on and on, man, with my brother. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation, King Arthur. What's up, King Arthur? He said, got the monkey wrench. Got the monkey wrench by my side. Got the monkey wrench by my side in case we have a troll today, Terry. Ready to knock and troll off the train. Ready to knock the troll off the train. Mama said, knock them out. Ooh, Mama said, knock them out. Ooh, I'm gonna knock him out, Terry. King Arthur, Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, yeah, glad to see you, King. Got the monkey wrench ready? Yeah, he got it ready, man. He gonna monkey wrench somebody out. King Arthur, he said, 7-5, Wendell. Hope all is good with you. Yeah, man. 7-5 to you and Terry and King Arthur, all you guys, the Marine out there, 7-5 to you. And I got to say, not sympathize, but hello to all my Army men and all the other Air Force men. The best, what do y'all think was the best out of all the military? Air Force, Army, or Navy, or Coast Guard? I'm just leave the Coast Guard out. Air Force, Army, or Navy? Which one y'all think was the best?
Air Force.
Why you say Air Force?
Because they're flying.
Okay, so that makes them better than people on the ground. I was like, oh. Hey, I tell you about it easy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, is that Wendell's Cognac the other? Yeah, man, Wendell doing his thing, man. That's sympathize the Marine, man. You can't put him on. You can't hold a Marine down. Hey, I forgot. Y'all need to tell me now which one y'all want. Show them the thumbnail. 1 or 2.
Which one?
Thumbnails. This is thumbnail 1. Okay.
Okay.
And thumbnail 2. Thumbnail 1. Thumbnail 2. Tell me which one you want for this video. Which one you want the best. You think it's the best. All right, Ron Train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation Under. Who we got? Look at who we got. Wendell. He said, yes, I'm doing King. I'm doing okay, King. I'm ready to get back to the Philippines. I know you are, man. Once you leave the Philippines, I tell you what, I left the Philippines. I've been back home twice since I've been here in the Philippines. The last time I left was 2016. 18. And I had a great time. But as soon as I got there, about 4 days into my trip, I'm like, I want to go home. I want to get back home. I couldn't get adjusted to the USA. Everything was so, and everything was not like I was accustomed to. I missed the slow lifestyle. I missed the caring, sharing attitude. And one thing I had a problem with, not a problem, but one thing I had a hard time getting used to was when I got there, the first thing I did, I rented a car, right? Because my daughter's supposed to pick me up. They ain't my shoe. I'm tired waiting. Rent me a car. And then first thing I did after I rented that car, guess what I did, y'all? Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Guess what I did when I rented the car? First thing, I went to Walmart. I know he crazy, man. He go to Walmart first thing. I went to Walmart. Because I miss Walmart, man. I used to live about 5 minutes away from a Walmart when I had a house back in here, and I'd go into almost every other day. I was hitting Walmart. So I'm a Walmart kind of guy. I just went to Walmart and I looked around. And when I went to Walmart and looked around, I saw some big women, man. I was like, what the I was shocked. I was culture shocked. I wasn't used to seeing these big women. Big, tall, thick, and wide. I go, oh man, what's going on in the USA? And I was like, man, I got to go home. I got to get out of here. I tell you about these One Nation Under Groove. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, King Arthur, troll destroyer. Take that wrench and lance that area. Lance the area. Lance the lot. Lance the a lot. Lance the a lot. Right, tell you about these.
Say a lot.
A lot. King Arthur, he says, Murphy, I'm protecting the tuba with my monkey wrench until Lisa D shows up. Lisa D is here. You can put that monkey wrench down, but Lisa D has showed up and she's showing out, baby. Right? Tell you about Lisa D, One Nation Under. Who we got? Look at. Lisa done messed up, y'all. She done went down too far. Come on, Lisa D.
Computer did it.
Teacher, I put on the computer. Right, Jay Bobby. Went there. He said, hey, Murphy, what's up, man? What's up? Let's go, Lisa D. King Arthur, he said, Wendell, I'm looking forward to my trip. I bet you are. A lot of people are looking forward to coming here. We're going to be on the modified community quarantine modified enhanced community quarantine starting June 1, right? Here in Cebu City.
Yeah.
And so
June 1 to June 15.
Right. I'm thinking that a lot of things are going to be open up. Eventually, I'm thinking probably by the end of June, 1st of July, everything will be back to normal. This is new normal, not the regular normal, but the new normal. And people will be able to come and go. But keep in mind, guys, if you come into the Philippines, there may be a quarantine period. You gotta put that in your plans. Normal quarantine period is what? 14 days. Okay. So I'm not sure if they're going to make it a mandatory 14 days. I'm also not sure if they're going to be taking you off the plane and putting you in a quarantine building. More than likely, it'll be a quarantine, but it'll be a self-isolated quarantine, where it means that you'll go to your destination and they'll be monitoring you and checking in with you for 14 days. They're trusting you, probably be trusting you with your word that you're not going out of your room. That's probably what it's going to be, because trying to find a place where everybody comes off the plane, they don't have the capacity for that, you know? So it's probably going to be self-isolation quarantine. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said,
Hello, Murphy.
King, I be heard you will.
King, I heard you were hitting the tuba real hard last night.
You hitting hard? You didn't hurt too hard last night, Lizzie? Yes, you hitting the hard, man. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie.
Wendell.
Wendell, what's up, man? He said Uncle Bobby gonna get mad at us because we hit 100 comments before the show. Well, yeah, man. Y'all please hit the comments, hit the like.
Bobby gonna.
I'm your uncle. I'm your daddy. I'm your brother. I'm your mother.
I'm your grandpa.
I'm your grandpa. Whatever you want to call me, man. Just don't call me late for dinner, okay? I tell you about these One Nation. I'm like, what's up? What's up? What's up, King Arthur? What's up, King Arthur? He's a busy work. We'll be listening to, and y'all. I know you. I see every time we come this morning. This is the time he be working, but he like us so much. He gonna put them earbuds in, put his phone in his pocket. He gonna be listening to us all. Do your thing, King Arthur. I love what you're doing. Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. He said, Lion of Judah, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a while, man. Got that big lion. Hey, lions. I love lions, man. We just got through watching. These need not watch. What's Lion? Lion what? Lion King. We watched the movie Lion King about 2 days ago. That was a good movie, man. And that's the first time I seen it. I seen it bits and pieces. But I saw the whole movie, man. I was like, whoa. I felt like a little kid inside, man. I felt good.
I think this Judah, you blocked.
I'm sorry. If you are the other Judah that we blocked, I'm sorry, man. If you're Judah J and you're coming back as Lion of Judah, you're okay as Lion of Judah, but you can't come back as Judah J because I blocked him. And I blocked Judah J because my blue ring say block her. And whenever the blue ring say block him, the blue ring say ka-chop. They're the policeman of the show. If the policeman come to me, I said, listen, look at Bobby. This guy's out of line, man. Get him out. I can get you out. I'm sorry. You might be my best buddy. I got to get you out. That's what they call the Blue Rancher, the patrolman of the show. They know what's best for this show and the people. They know what the people expect. They know what I expect. And so whatever they say is indecent and not in order, I have to comply. But Lion of Judah, good to see you, man. Always good to see. I like that lion, man. Look at that lion face, Lisa D. King of the jungle. King of the jungle, man.
Better than tigers.
I like tigers too. I like lions and tigers, and I like bears. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, yeah, I love lions and tigers and bears. Ride Train, Bobby, John Thomas.
Hello,
I like John Thomas too. What's up, Big John? He said, good morning, Bobby. Hey, good morning to you, John. Good morning. You know, when I was working, man, I come in the office, and said, good morning, Bobby. I do like this. He said, good morning, Bobby. I said, good morning. I'm all right. All that. Ryan Train, Bobby. Good to see you, John. He said, good morning, Bobby. Hey, man, it's always a good morning when we see you, John. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie. Wendell, what's up, Wendell? He said, much love, everybody. Much love, much love, much love to you, brother. Much love. Hey, that's what this train is all about, man. We meet, we greet, we teach, we support one another in brotherly love. We help everybody move up. If you have an issue or concern that you want us to pray for, we will pray for you, man, and we will lift your concerns up to the Most High God. That's what we do. We believe, most of us, not everybody here, but most of us believe in the Lord, you know. And it's okay if you don't believe in that's our thing. We're not gonna come against you because you say, hey, whatever. But we just accept you as you are, and we pray for you, okay? And because we love, we're dealing with love. Love does not hate. Love does not divide. Love brings together and unites, and we go up. When we divide each other, we can't stand together. So we stand together, baby, as brothers in brotherly love. Right, Train, Bobby, Lucy, One Nation, other. Sincerely. What's up, sincerely? You all right? Good to see you. Got an angel, another angel in the house. He said, hello, Bobby D. And Lisa D. Toot. How are you all here in the train? We doing good, Sincerely. Always good to see you. Good to see you. Sincerely is a true 100% Filipino. And she is a very nice person. She's very sweet. And she's a mild-mannered woman. She's not one of these women that, she's not one of those. She's nice. She's mild-mannered. She's sensible. She's smart. and she's a hard worker. She's a working person in Saudi Arabia. And that's where she's working overseas right now. She's providing for her family. I think she has a kid, a daughter or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's providing for her family, and that's what she does for a living. And she wants to meet an American man, black man. She likes black men. Nothing wrong with that. She got the right thing, baby. In mind, you know why she like black men? Do you know why most women like black men? Some women like them. Why?
They're more loyal to.
Because we got this chocolate color right here. We got this chocolate. See that big pretty chocolate skin I got? I got that dark chocolate. Some of y'all get that light chocolate. You got that milk chocolate. I got that dark black chocolate, baby. That's the best kind. You know what I'm saying? The sweeter what? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the what? The sweeter the juice, baby. Round trade, baby.
The sweeter.
What?
The sweeter.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby. I got some sweet juice.
Sure.
Round trade, baby. Where I tell you about it,
Yes.
Hello,
my
y'all right, man.
Mustang.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. My boom talk. I mean, good morning. Good morning, Dion. He said, "Good morning, Bobby." Hey, good morning, to you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Always, Dion's one of our regulars. He's always here as much as possible, and it's always good to see him, man. He's a straight up guy, man. He don't pull no punches with you. He don't play no game. He's about business. Okay, you want to play game? You got to find somebody else, because he ain't the one. Round train, Bobby Lee, one nation under. Who we got? Look at Terry Fleming. Terry Fleming, another one of our regulars, man. He always with us, and he always try to support this show, and he support me and Lisa D to the nth degree. That's what we need, man. We love loyal people like that, dependable, reliable. That's why we show up. We show up on a regular basis because we want to keep you guys in line and informed about the things of the world, what's going on, and we try to do it sometimes in a what, entertaining fashion. He said, Terry said, how many of y'all hit that like? Hey, y'all hit the like button. That's what Terry said. Hit the like button, there, please. Somebody hit the like button. We need every show. We try to get at least 30, 35 likes. Okay. Sometimes we make it. Sometimes we don't. Let's make it today, y'all. Can we do it? Let's do it. We got this, man. We got this. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one nation. Retire. Yeah, man. Markel doing the thing, right? Doing the thing, tired, doing it long and strong. Good to see you, Markel. He said, good morning. Good morning, Markel. I didn't say the USA. Good morning. Y'all know how they say the USA. They play them games. Good morning. I was like, good morning. I don't know why I keep saying that, but that used to get to me, man. Every morning, I go, good morning, Bobby. Come on, man. I'm just getting up. I want to hear all that. Good morning. Good to see you, Markel. We got to do Derek Markel, man. Go ahead, DD. Come on, DD.
Yes! Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do? The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you, Markel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Markel. Thank you for the donation. Markel always donates to us, and we should so grateful to him. You cannot believe how grateful we are to him. Thank you so much, Markel. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, Mason, Frazier, Perry Mason never lost a case, baby. He always on the case. Never lost a case. Frazier Mason, he said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. Love train ready. Let's go. Spread some wisdom and look. Hey, man, that's what we do, man. We give it to you like we got it. Hot off the press.
Hello, Franny.
Hey, man, we give it to you straight up, man. I give you that wisdom. I've been in this world a long time, and I got a lot of wisdom, and I show it too. I give it out, man. If you want to receive, that's okay. But if you receive it, you're gonna be much the wiser for it. Cause I give you straight up stuff, man. I give you a lot of stuff my mama gave me, man. And I got stuff in me right now that when I was a little kid, man, she would tell me stuff. I'm like, you don't know what she's talking about. Everything she told me, man, I use it to this day. So much wisdom that lady had, man. So you guys out there got a mama, she's still living. You got a grandmama, she's still living. Big auntie, still living. You better hang around her. because she gonna teach you. She been through this world a while, and she a good woman. She gonna teach you some stuff. And if you learn it, your life gonna be better off for it. Because you can pass it on to your own. Everything I was taught, I passed it on to my children. Some of them took it and ran with it. Some of them like, and some of them struggle for. All my children are doing very well now. I must say so. Praise the Lord. But some of them, they struggled. You know, when they turned 18, they went out in the world, act crazy, man. Yeah, straight. I thought was no hope for a few of them, but they turned. All of them are doing remarkably well right now. I'm just so grateful, and all because of the teaching, the solid teaching that I received. I pass it on. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, sincerely. What's up, sincerely?
Hello.
Speaking King Arthur. Hello, hello. Be sure you're in the right channel, not mistaken. Sherry, sincerely, the children tried to snap on. She said, "Be sure you're in the right channel. Stop drinking that tube, okay?" Be sure, King Arthur, you're on the right channel. This is Bobby D and Lisa D. Hi. Yes. Put that tuba down. Put it down.
Oh, get your monkey wrench and then do it.
You go get that bunker wrench, put it on. Put it down. Right there, Bobby D. Pretty bass on. He said, "Where are my blue wrenches at? What's up to the Love Train family? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Good to see you, Frazier. You never lost the case. You know that, man. Always good to have somebody that's on the case and never lost the case because you be in good hands with them kind of people. And that's when me and Lisa D in good hands. Right train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation, under group, Terry Fleming. He said, we got an angel in our midst. Yeah, man, we got two of them. Hey, Angel Lisa D, Angel Sincerely M, and somebody else might show up. You never know. Right train, Bobby D, Lisa D. Hey, he's Murphy, Sincerely. Hi, Sincerely. How are you, my dear? Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Eddie Jackson. What's up, Eddie? Eddie Jackson, round train, Bobby Lizzie. One Nation under our groove. He said, we're here, Bobby D and Lizzie D. We got your back on the Love Train. Two, let's ride, baby.
Hello, Eddie.
It's good to know you got our back, man. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Sincerely. She said, Markel's TV. Markel TV. How are you there, Dillian? How are you doing, Markel? Always good to see you, Markel. Right train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Remember, hey, he said, Freddie Mason, ready and on go. Let's do this thing, man. Let's go. Right train, Bobby Lee, One Nation under PMG 2007. Poor.
Hello, Paul.
PMG 2007. Paul. What's up, Paul? He said, Blue Ranger in the house, not playing with the troll today. Hey, man, he's playing. Blue Ranger.
Drinking too, Badong?
I'm drinking too. You just right here. I'm drinking some coffee, cold coffee in the morning.
Coffee.
And my Blue Ranger is tough, man. I got one of my Blue Rangers was an MP. You better not mess with him. What's his name, Liz D? What's an MP?
MP?
Yeah, military police. You remember his name? Who used to be a military police? Is a Blue Ranger now. Derek Fleming. You don't know that, Lisa. Right, Trey Bobby. He said Blue Ranger.
But Murphy.
Murphy Hayes was in the military. I don't think Murphy was blue. I don't think he was a military. I don't think he was a military policeman, but he was in the army. Yeah. Right, Trey Bobby. Lisa.
But Arthur.
King Arthur was in the. I think he was
military.
But he was a MP. MP is a military policeman. You know when you like the MPs are. She don't know. So this is a training, educational minute. Okay? A training minute.
Okay, sir.
Military police. You know, like a regular policeman in the street, right? In the street. Okay, so when you say military policeman, it stands for MP. It means military policeman. Okay. In the military, they have to have policemen, just like people on the street have to have policemen. So the military police in the military, they keep the military, the soldiers and the Marines and the Army, and they keep them in order. So if they start a fight or something, MP, they call them MPs, like calling the policemen.
But I have a question. Some other policemen are wearing an army uniform.
Yeah, those are MPs.
Okay.
They wear army uniform. They have a little band on their arm says MP. It's big old MP initials. That way you know they're policemen or the military, not just a regular soldier. Got it?
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Good.
Got it. Done.
Oh. I did that. Roger, Bobby Lizzie. One to Eddie Jackson. He said, what's up, Blue Ridge crew? What's up, Blue Ridge? What's up? Roger, Bobby. Freddie Mason. He says, sincerely, yeah. How are you, my angel? Roger, Bobby Lizzie. One Nation. John Terry Fleming.
John Terry.
I tell you, every time I say something, she make fun of me. And I'm tired of her. Somebody take that tuba from her, please. I'm tired every time I turn around. They make fun of me. Terry Fleming, she said, I see Blue Suede shooting off road. I'll tell you, man, Blue Suede, them Blue Rangers doing the thing, man. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, Eddie Jackson. He said, sincerely, man, hi, sweetness. How are you today? I came out in Lizzie. One day, everybody trying to read sincere. Lamont Taylor, what's up, Lamont?
Yeah,
You all right?
man.
Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. One nation under a group. Ain't no
Mayong
stopping us, Lamont.
buntag, Lamont.
Fine. Uta. They said this officer had prior complaints in Minneapolis and is known for attacks toward blacks. Yeah, I figured that. I told you, man, I socially profiled him. I did a profile on this, the psychological profile. I understood anytime you see a man keep his knee on another man, and it's an African American, and he Caucasian, and he keep his knee on a man's neck for that long period. It was 8 minutes, I think, around 8 minutes. That's enough to kill anybody. 8 minutes. Can you imagine you laying on the ground and you and your wife playing? Say you your wife or your girlfriend, y'all just playing, right? You know, sometimes y'all be tussling, playing her, love wrestling stuff. And she said, I got you now. And she put her knee on your neck and you're laying down there like this. You said, okay. Get up off me. Get off because you're ready to pass out. That's what happened. He knew what he was doing. There's no mistake about it. And if let's say, okay, let's give him the benefit of a doubt. Let's give the officer the benefit of a doubt. Let's say he did not know what he was doing. Okay, he don't know. He don't know that putting a knee on somebody's neck cuts off the carotid arteries. He don't know that. That's a given. Let's give him that. Let's give him that. All right. Now, even if he did not know that, what happened? People, the crowd that grew around, hey, he can't breathe. Let him up, sir. Let him up. Everybody said, let him up. Even Floyd, George himself said, sir, I can't breathe. Please, I need water or something. I'm hurting all over, please. He refused to let him up. With that attitude, that tells you what about that individual. He wanted to hurt that man. Now, more so than that, he wanted to damage him in some kind of way. And he did that. Premeditated murder. If I was the DA, prosecuting attorney, based on the evidence from the autopsy, I don't know if they've gotten that back yet, but based on if the evidence on the autopsy does not show, I'll tell you what it could show. Number one, the autopsy may show that he had some alcohol in his blood system. Okay. It may show that he may have had some drugs in his blood system. Okay. It may show that he had nothing in his blood system. We don't know. Okay. But the prosecuting attorney is going to base his charges off of what's in the autopsy report. Now, the autopsy report will also give an indication of what exactly caused George Floyd to expire, to leave this world. Was it the blood being shut off? Did he have a malfunction of the heart? Did he have a prior underlying disorder or disease that caused that based on the stress of his neck and that kicked in and caused the demise? We don't know. And so there will be some charges now. There has to be some charges. You know why I say that? They fired all four. They fired them almost within 24 hours. That's unheard of unless there's some wrongdoing. So number one, there will be some charges. To the degree of charges or the extent of the charges, that will be based on the autopsy report. Okay. So those cops that's running around free right now, enjoy your few days off because you're gonna be behind the clanker. You're gonna be behind bars. Ryan Train, Bobby Listy, One Nation under a group. Who we got? Terry Flynn. What's up, Terry? He said, the vocal racists are always given a voice here in America. Yeah. We racists have a right to speak, They have a right to speak just like non-racists have a right. They have a First Amendment right like everybody else. I don't like hearing them, so I turn them off when I see them. But others like it, just like a lot of people don't like hearing me. They think I'm a racist. I'm actually not. I just speak up for wrong. When I see injustice, whether it's to African Americans, Latino Americans, gay people, Jews, I'm gonna say something about it. That's how I raised. My mama raised me like that. She said, when you see somebody being used and abused, say something. Stop it. Try to help them. I speak out about it. You know, I'm not a racist. I'm not a bigot. I accept everybody for who they are and what they are. If you're black, you're all right with me. If you're brown, you're all right with me. If you're Caucasian, you're all right with me. You treat me like I treat me friendly. I'm treat you friendly. Hey, that's it, man. That's how you treat me. That makes a difference for me. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, one day, ready. Amazing. What's up, Frazier? He said, glad to see my Blue Rangers brothers ready for action. They on guard. They're like this. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, sincerely, she said, I'm good. Having a great day. Always positive, Eddie Jackson, Freddie Mason, and Murphy Gage. She said, hi, y'all. I'm positive. I'm having a good day. Always positive. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, one nation under a groove. Frederick Mason, he said, King Arthur, you got the monkey wrench warmed up. He's ready, man. Hey,
it is burning.
Once the trolls know that I have blue wrenches on duty, you're not going to see a whole lot because they're going to be like, oh, blue wrench, I got to be quiet now. You know, a lot of people come on the show and they are wolves in sheep's clothing. And when they see them blue wrenches, they get off because they know they can't say nothing. But, you know, a lot of people I had to kick off lately, they were all right when they first came. You don't hear nothing out of them. Then all of a sudden, they're talking crazy. Because you know what happens? If you're a troll, you can keep it quiet for so long. Then it's just in your nature, in your DNA, to try to put a mess in something, mess it up. And that's what you got to come out. Sometimes, sooner or later, they keep it quiet for a little while, and they come out. When they come out, we get them. Ride Train Bobby Listy. Lamont, what's up, Lamont? He's a natural guard. Natural guards, because major protest wants some juice. Just I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, let me read it again. It's a natural guards because major protest wants some justice. Yeah, they're protesting right now in the city, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They are protesting and they burn. I mean, I don't know. I do not condone burning and looting and rioting. I do not condone that. I do condone protest, legal and lawful assembly for legal and lawful protesting. That's the way we as African Americans obtain rights through Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement. We protested. We marched. Remember the Million Man March? Dr. King and a million people marched. They marched on it, and then he gave his "I Have a Dream" speech. And you remember all of that? That still works today. I mean, some people said all that stuff is gone, is dead, is gone, ain't coming back. But some of it still works, you know. Some of the civil rights tactics from the past are still work. And what proves it's still working, the Caucasians are now using some of the tactics of the past for the right-wing conservatives. You know, they trying to compare themselves like. One day I heard some conservatives saying, well, I'm just like Martin Luther King. I said, what the heck? What the what? Like Martin Luther King, you're a right-wing conservative and you like Martin Luther King? Come on, man, don't play with me. You know, they try to use our stuff because they knew it was successful to try to get their way of using our stuff. That's how the world is. Ryan Chain Bobby Lizzie. Eddie Jackson, what's up, Eddie? He said someone pointed out that the leadership in Minnesota would rather allow millions of damages to be done than bring peace to the city by arresting a murderer. I agree with you 100%. If that was me, I would have been arrested. And I was an officer. That was a Caucasian man. I had my knee on his neck. Guess what? They would have beat the heck out of me, and I would have been arrested in jail the same day. Okay, the same day. They wouldn't let me go home, walk free. I would have been fired and arrested immediately. Okay. And that's just the total injustice, double standard of this thing we call the American judicial system. It is rigged in favor of Caucasians. Oh, he said the bad word. He said he rigged in favor of Caucasians. I don't like that, Bobby. Go ahead. Yeah, it's rigged, man. We have the decks stacked against us. You think I'm playing? You think I've been in this world a long time. I've seen from a kid to now. The same thing you see today, I've been seeing it all my life. All my life. And you know what? When I got to be an adult, I started calling it out. I said, I'm tired, man. Every time I turn around, people like me being beat up and locked up for no freaking reason, just because we black. Just what we got a dark skin and we got good minds and we speak our mind, then they don't like that. They don't like you speaking up. When you speaking up and you are coming against them in some kind of way. You're coming against because they're what? Insecure. And I'm gonna bring a broadcast to you. And this is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna bring this broadcast to you. She don't want me to say nothing. She kicking me down the leg. But I'm gonna bring a broadcast to you and I'm gonna show you what causes people to be prejudiced. Okay, I'm gonna break it down to you its barest form. When I get through that broadcast, there will be no doubt in your mind what causes someone to think that they're superior and you're inferior. Okay, I understand that, and I need to get that over to you so you can have that root basic understanding of why somebody dislikes you based on your color and not on the content of your character. When you understand that, listen to me good. When you understand that, then you can deal with it better because you know why they do what they do. That does not excuse what they do, but when you understand why they're doing it, then you can perhaps deal with it better. Okay, Ride Train, Bobby Listy, One Nation Under a Groove. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, "A boot, you know about that's tuba, right?" "A boot to you, Queen Angel. May your glass forever be half full." Her tuba glass is never half full; it's always full. But as soon as she get through, fill it up again.
Yeah, looks like you're the one got drunk, not me.
Who got drunk?
You.
I don't drink tuba. I don't get drunk. I drink coffee. Coffee, like Michael Coffee.
The word justice, you read it. Juice.
You know I read too fast, girl. You know I need to get my glasses in. But you know I read too fast. I try to everything I was like right, Trey Bobby D. Lacey, One Nation, under Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, "Hey, Bobby D, stand up for what's right." Hey, man, that's what I do, man. And that's what every law-abiding citizen, whether you're white, black, brown, I don't care, man. Stand up. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be known that you saw something and it's wrong. I don't care who, your mama taught you, just like my mama taught me, right from wrong, right from wrong. And you know the difference. Okay, when you know the difference, right and wrong, you have ability to speak out about what you saw was wrong. And then you need to be corrected. And that's your First Amendment right as a citizen of the United States of America. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey. Wendell, what's up? Hi, KJ. Wendell.
Facebook.
Wendell came to us from Facebook, got a uniform. What's his sergeant? What's his first? Let me see.
MP.
I think that's a sergeant. He was a sergeant. Look like he was a staff sergeant, y'all.
Sergeant.
He was a staff sergeant. The master sergeant it's got a big old about 4 or 5 stripes. I think he was either a sergeant. Yeah, he was a sergeant. He was a very basic sergeant. Good to see. Wendell, you weren't playing, man. 7'5" all the way. He was like, yeah, that's me. Did you go to Camp Lejeune, Pendleton? Camp Lejeune in Charleston, in South Carolina? Or did you go to the one in California? My brother went to the one in South Carolina. And we went to see him graduate, man. He was proud, man. I'm proud of him, too. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Eddie Jackson, what's up, Eddie? He said, now they're saying the government is sending in the National Guard. Some are saying this is why they will not make arrests, because the agenda has always been war. I didn't know they were sending in the National Guard. That must be pretty bad for them to do that. I know when the last time I saw it was burning buildings and they were looting and rioting. I think that it is important that we maintain order. Okay, but maintain order and decency at the same time. You just don't kill and shoot people to get order. They shouldn't. I don't have a problem with having rubber bullets. Because sometimes people, we just don't listen. We want to take it. We don't listen. Rubber bullets, but don't give me no bullets, no gun. I don't have a problem with them getting the bats and look, man, I'm begging you, please back up. And then if they don't, then take care of business. But they got to maintain order. Now, it's not. I leave in order, but not at the expense of people's lives. When they start shooting people with bullets, I got a problem with that. They need to back off. Okay, those people have legitimate concern. They're angry and they are showing it through rioting. That's not the way I would recommend it. I would recommend protest, lawful and legal protest, without a bunch of violence. because that's the way you get people's attention as well. One the other way is the negative side with the burning and looting. I don't agree with that. Okay, so they have to maintain order, but let it be the right way. Right, train Bobby Listy, one nation under a group.
Murphy Hayes.
Murphy, what's up, Murphy? He said those are the people who don't have the guts to do what they want, are condemning her for doing. See, those are the people who don't have the guts to do what they are condemning her for doing. Yeah, they don't have the guts to bring that. So he's talking about Darnella Frazier, the girl that took the picture. They're condemning her because she put the picture out on the internet, on Facebook, but they're condemning her for not doing what was trying to stop them. How could an 18-year-old girl try and stop 4 grown police officers? You know what would have happened to her? They would have beat her down, locked her up as well. They might have put their knee on her neck and took her camera, crashed it. She did what she could do. I applaud her, and I'm doing you'll see after I get through with this, I'm finishing up a video about what she did and some other stuff in it too. But you know, don't condemn a young person like her. She's hurt. When she came back to the spot, because she took the video. She came back to the spot the next day, and there was a camera out there and showed that girl was hurt. She bust out crying. She did, I was just here. I took the video and I saw this man being killed. They killed him. She was crying, man. And it came from the heart. You hear me? She was emotionally distraught and hurt by what she saw. And people were laying flowers down at the site where he was killed. It's a sad situation. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one nation under Freddie Mason. What's up, Freddie? He said people are just stupid and inappropriate, unappreciative. She did more than enough. She put the truth out there for everybody. Yeah, she did more than enough. You know, she was only 18 years old. She's a kid. You know, she had enough sense to put it out there. She didn't hide it. She said it out there. And thank God she did. If she didn't do it, we have only the words of the officer and the non-words of George Floyd. The dead cannot speak. You know, so the people that are living have to speak. The video is speaking for George. He can't speak for himself now, but the video speaks volumes. Okay, telling the truth. Ride train, Bobby Lee. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, when we as Black Americans look at how we are policed here in the only country we've ever known, anger and depression sets in. If you can leave, do so. Trump's America is slavery. You know what? A lot of people have that sentiment, and a lot of people agree with you. In some way, I do agree, because I'll be honest with you, I don't want to live in America at this time. I do not want to live. I would live. Me and DC was talking last night. We would like to go back to Japan. We would like to live there. And not can't right now because COVID is out there. But you know, when everything gets settled down, that may be our next destination. You know, it was so pleasant and peaceful there, man. I felt like I was meant to be there. But I don't feel like I'm meant to be in the USA on a full-time basis. I might go there to visit for a month or two, you know, chit-chat my people, see how they're doing. But I can't live there full-time. And as far as being slaves, a lot of people have that mentality. A lot of people have that understanding and that feeling, you know, because in some ways it's true, you know. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one nation under a groove. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
Murphy, what's up, Murphy? Okay,
Darnella.
thank you, Murphy. You guys out there, which one you want? Number 1 or number 2? Number 2 was the one with the hand around the neck.
Number 1 2
is that's number 2.
Number 1.
That's number 1. So Murphy got one for number 2. That's
I think this is better.
I don't like that. I personally like number 1, but I'm gonna do whatever the amount of votes we got. Number 2 or number 1? We got 1 vote for number 2 so far. Okay.
Because you know what? You're talking about racism, and then
racism, not racism.
Racism. Whatever. He took the guy. That's good.
Okay. We got 1 vote for number 2. All right, let's go.
Got 2 votes. Me.
Okay, we got 2 for number 2. John Usling, what's up, John? Riding Train, Bobby D. One nation under a groove. This is Love Nation, baby. Love Train, Love Nation. One nation under a groove, and the groove is called love. L to the O to the
Chad.
D E E. That's what we do on this train. We love each other, brotherly kind. He said, education is a passport to the future. Tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Malcolm X, keep the train in the trails, in the rails. Malcolm X. Oh, that's what Malcolm X said, apparently. That's what Malcolm X said. You know, I read this book, the autobiography of Malcolm. I read it twice. I enjoyed the book tremendously. When they made the movie, it was like, what? That's not the right. You know, a lot of things are just messed up in the movie. But I love the book. The book was very, very good. They used to call him Red. His nickname was Red back in the day because he used to dye his hair was red all the time, you know. And he did a lot of stuff, man. He was into drugs. He was a pimp. He did a lot of stuff. But he found Allah, what they call Allah, in jail, and he came out and changed his life. And he was a great leader. He finally broke away from the Nation of Islam, and he went to the true Islam. Because he, in his studies, he realized that there was not the Nation of Islam was a subsect of the real Islam faith. And he said, no, this is not right. After he did that, they took him out. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Lamar, what's up, Lamar? Protest erupt over deadly arrest. One guy shot. You want to tell me, man? Violence begets violence. Okay, so you guys out there, do not, for by any means, try to be violent. Do a legal protest. Okay, legal, non-violent protest. That's how we gain rights in this world. We protest, but we did it legally. The only thing that violence is going to get you is more violence, because you meet the police with violence, they have a right and legal right to be violent towards you. Let it go, man. Violence is not the way. Ride Train, Bobby Listy. Diaz, what's up, Diaz? Doing the ride, doing the tight, doing the long, doing the One Nation under group. Thank you so much, Diaz. He said racism has been taking black lives for 400 years. Ever since they got us from Africa, even on the way here, they call it, you remember that, what they call that boat ride from the southwest Africa to the United States, the middle passage. And on the middle passage, there was a lot of problems. They had to keep us in chains. It was like sardines in the bottom of the boat, in the hull of the boat, side by side. It was not enough space for us to stand up. Everybody had to lay down on their backs, on their side, and people were just coughing up, getting sick and dying. Every now and then, we'd let us up. We'd go outside to get some air. And that's when black men stood up. They wanted to fight. And that's when a lot of them tried to kill the captors, and then when you couldn't kill them, they just jumped overboard. Then they said, I'm not going to be a slave. You're not going to kill me. And a lot of them died overboard. And then with so many sickness and diseases on that ship, a lot of them, I read about 30% of the people died on the way to America. That's how much disease and sickness, because they didn't take care of them. They just give them bread and water. That's it. Keep them alive. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Oh, no, we got to give them Dan, Lee. We got to give them.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you, Diaz. I appreciate the donation. You are much appreciated. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. Ryan Chain, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under. What's up, Fred? He said that's the one drop blue. That's the one drop rule, Bobby D. Needless to say, the white man came up with that. Yeah, one drop rule. Huh? One drop rule. I remember that. Eddie Jackson, what's up, Eddie? He said Rodney King happened May 1992, almost 30 years ago. This incident happened same month, May 2020. Wow, that's amazing. Y'all remember, for those of you that don't know, Rodney King was the guy that said, can we all just get along? Remember that? He was the purpose of the riots that happened in LA. Rodney was drunk, okay? And he was riding in his truck, and it was like a small, they chased him for a while. When he got out the truck, they beat the living daylights out of him. They had no mercy. They beat him, and they didn't know somebody was filming. They kicked him, they beat him, they kicked him in his head, kicked him in. When Rodney got through, and then they cuffed him. Every time they beat him on the ground, Rodney got up, they kicked him, beat him back down. He got up again. He was drunk, so he couldn't feel all that. He didn't know what he was doing. They were beating the drunk man. Same thing they would do it to George, they did it to Rodney, but Rodney didn't die. They locked him up, put him in jail. You should have seen his face. His face was swollen up to here. Anyway, long story short, they sued the LA police. Rodney got like so many millions. He blew the money. As soon as he got it, he blew it. And he was living like a pauper. And then he finally passed away, God bless his soul. But I'm telling you, man, just like Eddie said, same things going on to this day. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Yeah, line of Judah. What's up, Judah? He said, so many cops like this guy are in the police forces today. They need to be rooted out. I agree with you 100%. They need to be rooted out. There's a lot of good policemen on this, but I'm not coming against policemen. You know, I told y'all a long time ago, I had a thing about policemen, and I was traumatized by seeing a policeman beat up a man for no reason. And I had a talk. I'm done with that. I understand now. Sometimes they're bad apples. He was a bad apple. And then when you got bad apples on the force, you get them out and you keep the good ones. And the way to do that is every police force in America need to send all of their people to sensitivity racial training. Okay. And then after that, you want to test those people. Give them a test. And if they prove bad on sensitivity and racial, after you done train them and everything, get them out. So we have to offer you in separation papers, sir. Separation papers, because based on your test scores, everything we taught you, you ain't getting it. You're going to be the menace to society if we let you keep that badge and the gun. Get them out. Okay. That's my thing. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. One Nation under PMG 2007. Paul. What's up, Paul? He said racism not just on black people, but all races. It's really sad in 2020 people get to be racist towards others. God says love all people. That is correct. We should not be racist to the whites, and the whites should not be racist to us. We are all blacks. One color in the sight of our God, and that He loves everybody. So,
Amen.
What?
Amen.
She said, Amen.
I said amen.
No, she did. She said, Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Amen to
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. But right, Jay, who we got? Look at Paul. He said we got to get out of the Trump way of thinking. Have you noticed that since Trump has been in office, there's been more of this racist behavior out there? We need it gone. And so I'm so tired of him. Yeah, ever since he's been in office, the racial incidents have gone through the roof, man. And supremacists, they act like they own America, you know, and we're beneath them, yeah, because they got it, because it's a backlash against the predecessor, which was Obama, you know. Like they think, well, black man over there, and when they got a Caucasian back in there that was on their side, oh man, they like up here. But I'm tired of that, man. You know what they did to Obama for 8 years? They called Obama every name, every word except a child of God for 8 years, man. I took it. I didn't go against it because that's their right. They saying what they want. I know the truth about the man, so it didn't bother me. And when I say something about Trump, I'm a bigot now, okay? I'm prejudiced. I'm the worst person in the world. I don't care what you say about me, man. I'm gonna tell the truth, okay? If it hurts, it hurts. Deal with it. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Eddie Jackson. What's up, Eddie? He's in Minneapolis. Mayor Fry said we need to change. We need a charge for the arresting officer, but the attorney general and the governor won't do it. Yeah, they need to be kicked out of office as soon as their term is up too. They need to charge that man. I mean, yeah, he was maybe a good officer when he first started out, but he turned bad. and you have to get rid of bad people. He did a bad thing. Somebody's gone. Somebody's gone because of his, whatever you want to call it, his unintelligence of not knowing the situation, his over aggressiveness, whatever you want to call it. A man's life has been taken, and someone needs to pay for that. He didn't. George did not volunteer to give his life. He didn't. He didn't ask for being to be taken out by four cops. He didn't ask for that. He was abused, and someone has to pay the price for that. Okay, I believe all four should be up on charges. You know, that's my opinion. Ryan Train, Bobby, and Lizzie, One Nation Under a Groove. Who we got? Mark Anthony. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya.
Hello, Mark.
What's up, man? He said LeBron. It's LeBron and any other celebrity's responsibility to say something. His voice, and we will speak for those that can't. That is correct. And Laura Ingraham should be ashamed of herself. Says, shut up and dribble, LeBron. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just good for basketball, and you're not nothing else, no talent. You can't think. You're not even a man. You're a boy. That's the meaning behind, the hidden meaning behind those words. You know what I'm saying, right? The hidden meaning behind those words. She's a bigot. She's a racist. And she put her venom out on LeBron because of LeBron brought attention to social injustice, okay, and racial inequity. He has a right to do this. I just showed you the history. African American athletic people have been doing it since they got on this earth. So they allowed, we let us in athletics for a long time. Remember that? Oh, you don't remember. You probably read it in the book. They wouldn't let us in athletics, but they let us in golf. Now we got a tiger in the woods, right? He's the master of the golf world. Tiger Woods, baby. Yeah. They let us in boxing. Let us in boxing. The Brown, Joe Louis put us on the map. Okay. And they let us in football. Jim Brown turned it out. Okay. Yeah. And we dominated. Any sport you put us in hockey. They don't let us in, we don't have a lot of, we got a few, but you put us in there. We're going to dominate every sport, every educational background, every educational genre. We're up there on the top. Give us an opportunity. We can show you what we got in that ride. Let's go. Ride Chain, Bobby Lizzie. Terry Flanders, what's up, Terry? He said, since we arrived in America, they've been trying to dehumanize black people to nullify their sins against humanity. Yes, that has been an overriding theme since we got off the boat. They dehumanize us. They said that we were only 3/5 of a human being, 3/5 of the person. We were inhuman. That's why they that's the fact, or not fact, but that's the excuse that they use to make us what? Slaves. And we no longer, I never have accepted that. The people that back then didn't accept it, they had no choice. They were in chains, and that was they had to do what their captors said to stay alive. Okay, but we don't have to do that now. We know the truth, but there's still many of them trying to treat us like we are still beneath them. We're slaves, and we have to stand up every time we see somebody doing it. You got to stand up for your rights. Ryan Train, Bobby DC. Diaz, what's up, man? He said in Minneapolis is 13 times higher. I'm sure it is. Ryan Train, Bobby DC. One Nation, King Arthur. So true, Terry. Ryan Train, Bobby DC. Lamont, he said this don't matter. If you nice or smart mouth, we still get attacked in high rates. Yeah. If you're nice to them, don't matter. If you smart mouth to them, don't matter. He's saying we still get attacked. You know, right? You know what? You are right in some respects, because you can be as nice as you want to. If they got a racist attitude, they're going to attack you regardless of you smart mouth or not. It don't matter. But you got to be respectful. If you deal with a policeman out there, I would suggest any African American, especially if you're a large black man, like George was large. If you're a tall black man, got some muscle. If you're tall and big and wide, got some meat on you, they're afraid of those black men even more. So watch your mouth. Be careful what you say. You say, Bobby, you trying to make me a boy? No, I'm not trying to say you be a boy for them. I'm trying to say keep you alive. Keep you alive. That's what I'm trying to do. Keep you alive. You'll be a boy. Be a boy for them. If it's gonna make you stay alive to see another day, be a boy for a few minutes. come back strong and take them to court. Take them out. Ryan Train Bobby Lee,
King Arthur.
King Arthur. He said, well, listen to a radio station, and a white caller said this murder was justified because the Floyd was resisting arrest while he was on the ground in handcuffs. What? What the what? Are you serious, man? Somebody need to find him and educate him. He don't know what he's talking about. How can you resist arrest? You got handcuffs on you. Behind your back at that. You know?
There's an evidence.
What?
The video is an evidence.
Yeah, the video is evidence that he did not resist arrest. That's correct. It's evidence that he did. There's no evidence on the video that shows that he resisted arrest. And that's what the courts have to take into consideration. And they're also going to take into consideration the 4 officers are saying that he resisted arrest. I told y'all, man, please listen to me. Please listen to me. If this goes to court, and it probably will, they're going to make George be the attacker. They're going to make him be the attacker, and 4 guys are so afraid for their lives. Just one guy now, and the 4 guys were so afraid with their lives. This man had no weapons, right? But they were so afraid for their lives, they had to kill him. They had to put their neck on, put their foot on his neck, and we had to take him out. He won't kill us. He was a strong black man. Lies, lies, and more lies. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, one day, King off. Was he looking for at a different video? He must have been, buddy. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, King Arthur. It just goes to show you how stupid their mentality really is. Yeah, they try to make you think red is blue and blue is red. You know, come on, man. I can see the difference. You think I'm stupid? You think we're stupid? We got sense just like you. That's the problem. They think we dumb. We can't see. We don't know. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee. One day, Terry Flynn. What's up, Terry? He said in karate classes they had pressure point charts we have to memorize. I'm quite sure he knows them being law. Yeah, he know. The man knows. He's been in law enforcement almost 2 decades. Okay, the guy that had his knee on his neck, he's been in law enforcement almost 2 decades. Okay, don't tell me he don't know nothing about pressure points. Don't tell me he don't know about chokeholds. Don't tell me that. He's trained. That's part of their training. They know not to put pressure on. That's one of the, because the chokeholds were outlawed. That has to be. If you pull up his training record, I guarantee you, CPRs. Oh, that's another thing. Listen to me. Listen to me. Anytime you're a first responder, right? They were first responders. The man was sick. He was in distress. A first responder is supposed to respond to sickness and distress. He called out constantly over and over. I'm sick. I can't breathe. They did not respond. And then when they saw that he was listless, his body was lifeless, they did not perform CPR. They're required to perform CPR on a lifeless body, and he had a pulse. They did not do their job. They need to be dismissed, and they need to be brought to justice. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, one day, Freddie Mason is a King Arthur. I have very ill patience for stupidity and even less for ignorance. I'd have to cut them off at the knee. I hear you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, remember, hey, Frederick Mason, at least ignorance can be fixed, but stupidity is to the death, which most of them are. Yeah, man. I mean, you can educate somebody, but stupidity can't do nothing with that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Terry Fleming. The world got an opportunity to watch a 21st century lynching on national TV. This is the second time in less than 30 days. Shame on America. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Burby Hayes, Terry Fleming, exactly. Yeah, man. You guys out there know the deal. You know, you've been around just as long as I have. You've seen this thing over and over, and we are tired of this, man. We pay taxes, we work on jobs, we do just as much as everybody else, any other color. We deserve to be treated fairly, and we are not being treated fairly. The numbers show that. I showed you a chart. That's just one of many, many, many more charts that show you the inequality and inequity of the racial system, how they treat blacks versus Caucasians, and not just blacks, but minorities in America. Murphy, Freddie Macy says, Murphy Hayes, the heart and mind have to be open to fix ignorance. Some may be able to handle that, but I'm saddened that most will not. That's true. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Murphy Hayes, he said Freddie Mason. That's true. Yeah, that's right. Ryan Train, Michael Coffee needs some coffee. What's up, Michael?
Hello,
he said,
Mike.
Bobby D, hi. You got the show popping off again, Bobby D. You're riding right tight from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to
See you.
Terry Flynn said Blue Ranches, intelligent. Oh, yeah, I got all my Blue Ranches got some sense, man. They ain't dummies. They're smart. They know they know how to hold them and they know how to fold them. Just like
They know how
Kenny
to
Rogers
laugh
said.
them.
they know how to use that monkey wrench too. Michael Coffin. What's up, Michael? He said, hi, Terry Murphy. Terry Murphy and Fred. Terry Murphy and Fred. He said, the Blue Ranch crew doing a great job because Bobby D been getting some crazy trolls from everybody. Yeah, man. I don't know where they coming from. Coming out the woodwork. Murphy, hey, what's up? What's up, Murphy? He said, Michael Coffey, thanks from my frontliner hero. Yeah, he's a frontliner. Michael's a frontliner. Michael Coffey, he said, you got that Whopper Maganda cute smile. Every time I say something, you ain't got to laugh. Make fun of me. What's wrong with you? Right, he said, you got that Maganda cute smile going. You and Bobby D make a good love train couple. God bless you. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Right, train Bobby D. Freddie Mason. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, man. Right, train. Scott 56. He said, good morning to you guys. Thanks for the stream, Bobby D.
We see you now.
You're welcome, my brother. Come back long and come back strong, okay?
Mayong buntag, Scott.
We ain't seen you in a long time. Don't a whole lot on us like that. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lacey, one nation done. Scott, he said, question, Bobby D. How was your experience been with the medical care there in Cebu? I'll tell you, we had Lisa D. I've been to the doctor here for some things. Some things I didn't like. Some things are okay. Lisa D had to be hospitalized, and we went to the hospital. The hospital we went to was not the best. They were okay. They did a good job. We chose them because of the location. They were like 10 minutes away. Everybody else was like 20, 30, 40 and above. But we chose them because I actually could have walked to the hospital if I had to. But she had surgery. She had major surgery there, and they did a decent job. The only thing we didn't like about it, well, I'm not gonna say. There's some things we didn't like about it, but they did an okay job. So I think that the medical system here is okay. They are archaic in some senses because they don't have all of the modernized. Some of the hospitals don't have all of the modernized equipment that you would find in a hospital in the USA, but they do have the basics. And the best hospital out here in Cebu is called Chonghua Hospital, and they have all of the modern equipment that the USA would have, but they cost way more. Okay, but so the short-term answer is the medical care system here is comparable, right? I said comparable to the medical care system in the United States if you have the right hospital, because some hospitals don't have the same equipment as the better hospitals here in the Philippines. Now, if you go to Manila, most of those hospitals are just like USA, yeah, because that's the capital and they're going to have the best there, okay? But our experiences here, overall, I would rate my experience in the medical system here as I would give it maybe a C+. Yeah, C+. Lisa D, what would you give your experience? Rate your experience.
Might be same. C.
C? Okay. C+, C.
But I think it depends on the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the doctor who handle it.
Yeah. Well, she says depend on the doctor. Yeah, part of that's because of how the doctor. She had her doctor. We thought her doctor was very good, but as we found out later, that was not a good doctor because she did things that we found out from her when she really got a good doctor. She said, "What did this doctor? Why did she do this? Why did she do?" Then we learned that the things that were done to her should not have been done that way, or she just did more than what she did. So it depends on if you have a good doctor as well. Right, train Bobby Listy. Michael Coffey. He says, relaxing, chilling in the nurse break room, watching the Love Train show. God bless you guys from Nurse Mike. Good to see you, Nurse Mike. Ryan Train, Bobby Listy.
Terry
Fleming. He says, hey, stay chill. Michael Coffey.
Derek Mason. He said, God bless you as well, Michael Coffey. And we have another angel from Facebook. Her name is Mercy Hampong Fajardo. Hello.
Hi, Mercy. Good to see you. So good to see you. Happy, what is this, Friday?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. We got another angel. Hey, everybody.
Ayong buntag.
Everybody, we got another angel, man. We got to be happy and celebrate. Everybody reach out to Mercy. Her name is Mercy Hampong Fajardo. It's so good to see you. She said, watching from Philippines. Welcome. And if you're new, Mercy, we'd like you to go to YouTube, look up Life in the Philippines, a Black Person Viewpoint, and like the channel. And if you're on our Facebook fan page there, I know you've already liked our Facebook fan page. If you haven't, like that page as well. So glad to have you. We call all the females here angels, and your numbers, I think number 7. Got about 6 or 7 angels, female people that come on the show, and we're so happy to have you. We want you to come back again because we get it popping on this show, man. We don't fight. And when the ladies come, we're even more happier to see you. Thank you so much for showing up. We're gonna show out for you, Mercy. She said, "Asawa mo umdang." Yeah.
Moyan.
Yeah, that's my wife. That's my wife.
Wait, she was asking me.
I know. I know what she was asking.
Okay. Jan, tell us.
Yeah, like I don't know what to say. Right, Trey, Bobby, Lizzie. John, what's up, John? He said, I would go with thumbnail 2. Okay, so we got
2, 3, 1.
We got 3 to 1.
3.
We got 3 for number 2 and 1 for number 1.
There's no number 1 yet.
Huh?
There's no number 1 yet.
I'm talking about the thumbnail. Number 1, thumbnail 1, or thumbnail 2.
Yeah, but
we got 3 votes for thumbnail 2 and 1 vote for thumbnail 1.
Who?
Me. Who? Are you okay? You put that tuber down, lady, please. You get that tuber, y'all.
You voted too.
Your vote count? My count. Wait a minute now. Y'all hear she doing me in? Y'all see how she doing it? Her vote counts, but my vote don't count. No, my vote counts just much. If my
all right.
If my vote don't count, her vote don't count. Okay. Y'all hear me? Right, Jay. Big John, he said, I will go to, okay, number 2. So we got 3 for number 2 and 1 for number 1. Okay. Lisa, please get out of there, man.
No, I was responding her question.
All right. Lisa Bernard, she said, hey, Liz. Michael Coffey, Bobby D, hi. I like thumbnail number 2. Okay, so that's 4.
Oh, yeah.
4 for number 2. All right. Wait a minute. He said, Bobby D, Lizzie, the Air Force, because they get high in the air sky, like her on that tube fruit juice. He said he liked the Air Force. Remember I asked y'all which one you like the best? He said the Air Force because she gets sky high like Lisa D gets sky high on that tube. Hey man, I'm telling you the one I like the best.
What?
I'm telling you, Army.
Barangay Tanod.
What?
Barangay Tanod.
What's that?
You know, I don't know what you call Tanod, but they are working in the barangay and they're surveying in the barangay who you know who do the curfew.
Yeah.
The working in the barangay.
Oh, I'm not talking about those. She talking about she talking about those city people. I'm talking about military people. The one that I like the best. Y'all really want to know the one I like the best out of Army, Navy, and Marine? Guess what? Coast Guard. That's all easy. Come on.
He was out of.
Remember, he said, you really miss Lisa D. That's why you couldn't take it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I miss her like a heart attack. No, I'm playing. Just playing. Yeah, I miss Lisa D. Ryan Train Bobby Mercy. She says, Messiah. What that mean?
Funny.
That's funny. She said, that's funny. Hey, man, we try to keep it laughter. On this part of the show, Mercy, this is our entertainment part where we just try to be happy and talk to each other and reach each other and teach each other and support each other and brotherly love. That's what we do, man. We have a good time. We call it Riding the Love Train. Riding Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation, Other.
Do I have to show my comments?
Yeah, show your comments, Lacey, because you put it out there. She said, yes, thanks for watching. Riding Train, Bobby Lacey. Mercy, she says, Sana mahakam hanap done call. That's a wawa. Sawa. Same. Read the least. What are you laughing for? Can you read that, please? She see me struggling with reading. She laughing at me. Read it. She see me struggling and she's laughing at me. Oh.
She said, sana makahanap din ako ng asawa.
That's exactly what I said. Is that exactly what I said? Now she laughing at because she don't like my pronunciation of her. I did the same pronunciation. She just don't want to do it herself. She don't want to do it herself. Shit. Now you doing.
She said, hope she can find a man like you. Oh.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm a one of a kind, man. You know. They said the invitation is original, and original is always worth more than what a copy. You ain't gonna find nothing like me. When you find one, it may be a copy, but I'm gonna be worth more. But nah, just playing. I'm a good man, but there are a lot of very good men out there. You just have to look and and it takes a while to find them. And now Mercy for you guys out there, listen to me. Mercy is just identified. She's looking for what?
Foreigner.
A good man. She said foreigner. She said good man. She's looking for a good man. Okay. You want a good woman? Check out Mercy. Okay. Mercy. Check out the men here. Men here. Check out Mercy. And we always, you know what, Mercy? We have the hookup on this show. Okay. We hook people up. We hook people up all the time. Ride train, Bobby, DC, one day on the Mercy said, Muka. Okay, read it.
Mukhang mabait.
What does it mean? You took to say something.
Good. Looks like you're
you have
good.
to explain, Lisa.
You're
You
good.
just can't say something and don't explain it. Like everybody understands one. Read. When you read Sawano, explain it, please.
You look like you're a good man.
She said I look good. She said I look handsome. That's what she's trying to say, y'all. I'm a good man.
Just keep looking.
Excuse me. Ako Mayo. You know what that means? I'm good, baby. I'm real good. Ride train, Bobby, Lisa, One Nation, under a groove. Lisa D said, just keep looking. Hey, they out there, man. Plenty of them out there like me. You want me to give you some suggestions on? I can give you some suggestions on this show. I got plenty of men out there just like me on this show. Keep coming here, Mercy. Keep coming. You're going to find somebody and y'all going to hook up.
You can find some Mercy over here.
You can find Mercy too. Ryan Trey, Bobby, these One Nation, under a group. Who we got? Look. He's leave slow. I mean, Negro. Oh, she wants somebody black. You guys out there, listen now. She don't mean, when she say Negro, it's not Negro, okay? Negro means black in their language. So she's not trying to be offensive. But you got it when she called me a Negro. No, right? That's not what I mean. She says black. I want someone black. She means black. She likes black men. Just like Sincerely likes black men. What's her name? Ruthie TV? Jackie TV? Anyway. Jessica, like Jessica TV. Jessica just found a black man. Sincerely likes a black man. And now Mercy likes some black men. It's good. Black men are very appealing to women. And women are very attractive to us. And it's okay. Round the train, Bobby Lisi. Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? She said, all and until now, I've been hearing sirens and smelling smoke here in Fort Lauderdale at my sister's house. This S has to end. And they kill one of us and we destroy billions of dollars. Yeah, it's got to stop, man. I don't know when or know how, but you got to stop. All right, Round, how many we got, Lisa D? Because we got to get up out of here. We got some.
That's a long one.
Okay. We want to be running through this unless we get some donation, then we slow it down. Okay, we're gonna be running through.
Go up.
Can I talk?
No.
She don't want me to say, hey, this is how we do it. We have some place to go. But if you want us to stay, you got to do some change to the chain. We'll stay long, yeah, but we got to run through this. Let's go. All right. Go ahead, Lisa D. Don't be showing you no more. I didn't get that one, Lisa D. Big John, he said, sadly, there are more fires and okay. Press chart. Okay, yeah, that's a terrible thing. Let's go. Terry, I'm calm back. Okay, please comment. Okay, let's go. Michael Coffee.
Can you read
Dried mangoes. I can't read as fast as you want me to go. You read. Let me see you read. Go.
Martha Hayes, he said, I believe all branches are tough and have their rules to perform, each complementing each other.
Okay, go.
Anong dating site join ako? She said what?
She know. I heard no. She said what dating site should she join?
I told her to message me in a private message and I will contact her later.
All right. She gonna message you. Do you have her Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna message you privately for that, Mercy. Okay.
Martha Hayes said, I agree 100% with Bobby about angels sincerely.
He said, Murphy said, I agree 100% with Bobby about angels sincerely. Yeah, sincerely. Yeah. Murphy Hayes got a thing going on.
Yeah. Who knows?
We don't know. I'm just playing, Murphy. I know I'm playing. He said, yeah, I got you, Murphy, 100%. Ryan Train, Bobby. Michael Coffee. He said, Bobby, may the Spirit of the Lord be with you. And Bobby, God bless and be with you. All the good information from everybody. Thanks so much, Murphy. I appreciate the blessing, Ryan Train, Bobby, DC. Murphy, he said, I slapped the bottom. I slapped the button essentially, Terry. Slap that button. Ryan Train, Bobby.
Do not knock it down.
Terry Fleming, he said, the Air Force is kind of soft. At least these toss up between the Marines and the Army.
Yeah, the Army are so
Let me put
large.
you like this. Okay, the Air Force is known for technology, and the Navy is known for engineering and technology as well. The Army is known for brute force, and so is the Marines. Okay, but to me, the one I like the best, I said the Army.
Coast
baby.
Guard. You said Coast
I just
Guard.
playing. I never been in the Coast. I forgot to tell you, my dad used to be in the Coast Guard. That's why I said Coast Guard. My dad, when my dad first started in the military, he started in the Coast Guard, and he went in there. He cheated. He got a fake ID. He was only 16 years old. He wasn't supposed to join. He got somebody forged his ID where he told him he was 17. They let him join it, and then they found it later, but he had got to be of age, so they didn't kick him out. But he joined the Coast Guard, and he stayed in the Coast Guard for 2 years, and then he switched to the Navy, and he was in the Navy for 20 years. That's on top of Coast Guard. Right, everybody? Okay, we're speeding up. King Arthur, I had 2 incidents in San Diego involving blacks and the police. One, the brother broke into a bank and just to microwave a hot pocket. Whoa. Broke into a bank to microwave a hot. Whoa. Next one. Right, train, Bobby. Wendell, what's up, Wendell? Cool, Bobby. The police, they're nice. Okay. I've never had any trouble with the police here. I've had one stop me. That's gonna be another. Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Can you please be quiet? I don't want to tell them everything. She's trying to tell everything before I'm gonna bring a broadcast on there. I don't want you. They stop trying to tell my story before it's time. I told y'all I'm gonna do a broadcast on that. I got stopped one time. Okay, and it was not nice. When I tell y'all the story, you're gonna say, "Ooh, Bobby D." Yeah, I'm tell you that. Right, train, Bobby D. Remember here, see that in the Air Force, it's the officers who do all the fighting. In the Air Force, it's the officers who do all the fighting, and those guys against the best weapons the enemy has to fly. Okay, right, train, Bobby Lisi. Wendell, he said, I remember going over the Coronado Bridge for the first time. Man, I was
Coronado.
How you know? You know anything about that bridge? No, she don't. But she gonna tell me. She like tell me. I don't know what's wrong. You wait till we get off the show. Right, train, Bobby. Let's run. Right, train, Bobby Lisi.
What you going to do to me after the show?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You should find out. Right, train, Bobby Lisi. Air Force, okay. Air Force, all the money. Air Force, I had a buddy that was in the Air Force, man. That's all he was talking. Air Force, he hadn't got out, but he wanted to go back in. I said, man, what? You just got out. Give yourself some time. I love the Air Force. I love it. I said,
what? You know what? Let me explain. Because okay, you know why I like Air Force?
What?
They're on the plane, and then when it crashed, when the plane crashed, yeah, when the plane crashed, you won't be, you will die in one time. You don't need to be struggle like when you're in a Navy, you will be struggling for swimming, and then you don't know how to swim, so you.
I'm just playing. She's trying to express herself, but we got to go. Ron Cherry, Bobby Lizzie. Wendell, what's up, Wendell? She had a good time at Pendleton. Okay, you went to Pendleton. Okay, my brother went to Camp Lejeune, baby. Yeah, Camp Lejeune. Gun ho, King Arthur. He said, okay, Lisa D, sincerely, y'all getting on my nerve today, on my case today. I want to write you out today, sincerely. Ready? I need to retain you for harassment case.
Yeah, because you was in the other channel.
Remember, hey, King Arthur, what's up? Yeah, let's go, Lisa D. She's full flow, just you blaming on me. King Arthur, he said, very basic, I got your back, bro. Let's go. See, Lisa, you too slow.
Okay,
now you blame me.
See,
remember he said Bobby's got tuba in his coffee. Hey, man,
yeah.
She put it in there. She slipped me a Mickey, man. You know what a Mickey is, right? She slipped a Mickey in my coffee today. Mm-hmm.
King Arthur said,
I can taste that tuba. King Arthur, he said, second case of San Diego area, La Mesa. Young black man at Charlie Station waiting for his friend was harassed by white police. Police on addition. Okay. Wow. It's so many of them, you can't keep up with them nowadays, man. So bad. Ryan Train.
Dana Jones.
What's up, Dana?
Hello.
I see I found a John Filipino Cupid. Okay. Filipino Cupid. You should be, I have a lot of high ratings for that website, that dating site. and you should do well there. They screen the people there very, very well, and you should do well there. Just be consistent with the people, and they'll be consistent with you. Ryan Chain Bobby Lacey. Dana, he said, well, the National Guard not out there now. Listen, you don't kill a man like that and not have a history of violence. Their record of violence against people coming out now. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what I said. Remember when I told you I profiled him without even just knowing him and seeing what he did? I profiled him. I said, when you check his background, you will find that he probably may have some type of white supremacist background, have an issue with blacks. He may have violence, and he may have complaints in his record. I told you that without even knowing anything about. I just know what he did. That's a psychological profile. People that do that kind of stuff, they have some baggage, negative baggage in the background that comes to the foreground and kills people. Ryan Train, Bobby, at least Freddie Mason, what's up, Freddie? He said, Bobby, I wanted to ask you, do I need a passport as well as a visa? You need a visa. Excuse me. You need a passport. Can I finish?
Because you cannot talk properly.
Okay, tell me what you need.
You need a passport, Frederick Mason, but you don't need visa when you're coming here.
Okay.
And then after 30 days, when you're staying here for more than 30 days, you have to go to the immigration and get a visa extension.
Correct. She told you exactly correct. You don't need a visa when you come here initially. You need a passport, a valid passport.
Yeah.
And then when I say valid, that means that your passport will not expire within 6 months. You need a valid passport. And you do not need a visa, because when you get here, your passport will be enough sufficient for them to give you what's called a temporary visa. Okay. And that's all you need. After you stay here over 29 days, okay, then you go down and say, and you want to continue staying here, you go down there and say, I need an extension on my temporary visa. That's all you need. All right. King Arthur, you remember that Constitution and laws were written by white people for white people when none of their pertain to. That's a good point. When they wrote the Constitution, we wasn't in there. You know, we were like slaves, and they had no passage in there. They didn't consider us men, or they didn't consider us human beings, you know, because they considered us 3/5 of a human being. So it wasn't written for African Americans. It was written for Caucasian Americans, but it applies to African Americans today, you know. So that's a big difference. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Dana Jones. Listen, hate to say this, but this has been happening for years. Only thing is this camera. Yeah, that's what we've been saying, Dana. We've been saying that from the beginning of this show to now. The only difference is the cameras are here. And at the beginning of the show, I said, thank goodness for what? Technology and cameras and cell phones. You know, thank goodness, because every time something happens, most people carry a cell phone, a smartphone with them with a camera on it. And they can have, you're gonna take a picture or video to capture that moment, that Kodak moment. And that was not a Kodak moment that happened to George. That was a tragic, a senseless murder. And they captured it on film. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, King Arthur, Dana. I said yesterday, police don't care about cameras. Trump will get that off. Will get them off. I think he said Trump will get them off. I would hate to see Trump. You know what Trump's going to do? He's going to be smart. Code 45 is going to persecute those people to the max. You know why? It's voting time, baby. And he's trying to capture African American votes. Okay. So this time, normally he wouldn't say one word. But this time, we need to send everybody, and we need to send justice. He wants voting time. If it wasn't for voting time, he wouldn't say one word. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, Terry Fleming. Racist incite riots. There's a law against that. You know, you can't go into a theater and scream fire. That's true. How much we got? Go down. All right, gonna run through this, y'all. Gonna run through this. Not trying to slight anybody, but two things is happening. We're not getting no donation, and we got to go somewhere. Tina Jones, he said, it's not Trump's fault. All starts at the local government level with your mayors, governors, etc. We mean it's not Trump's fault. I mean, I'm not sure I understand that part. It's not Trump's fault. Oh, okay, if you're saying that this situation started not from Trump, started from the local government, okay, I agree with that part. Trump didn't start this incident where the men put their neck. He had nothing to do with that. But in my opinion, leadership begins from the top. And if you're a leader in the country, as he is, he should be leading by example. And his example is divided nation. And that's where he has divided us on racial lines, on racial mentality, on a racial line, and it causes problems, it trickles down. See, and he's in the minds of the white supremacists. We have right to act out on these black folks. They ain't right. The president, he's aligned with us. He supports us, and so we gonna get what we want to do. What we want to do. That's the mentality that's coming from the top. It's spread. President Trump has a racist advisor even in his cabinet. You know what his name is? Stephen Miller. Check it out. Google it. Stephen Miller, white supremacist. Google it. Think I'm blind? Google it. Gregory, what's up, man? He said, my name. Hello, my name is Gregory Scott. Gregory Scott. So good to have you with us today, sir. I want to welcome you officially to the Love Train Nation. This is
welcome.
We are one nation under a groove. And so glad to have you here, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. If you haven't joined the train yet, go to Life in the Philippines and Black Person's Viewpoint, like and subscribe to our channel. We bring this to you almost every day. We bring it strong, long, tight, and right. We give you fun, we give you intelligence, we give you wisdom, and we give you peace, joy, and love. Riding the train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Lamar, thumbs up. Everybody hit the thumbs, hit the like button.
Thumbnail number 1.
I'm saying both. Everybody hit the like button for me, please. If you please hit the like button, everybody. If you haven't, thumbnail 1. Okay, so we got 2 for 1 and 4 for 2. Okay. Right. Thanks so much, Gregory Scott. What do Philippines think about racism? Okay, that's a question I've answered over and over. We answered it yesterday. I'm gonna give you the short answer because we got to go. The short answer is most Filipinos are okay. They don't really have a thing for trying to come against you because of your color. Most of them. There are a few that do have an issue with our color. There's a few. But most of the time, if you're here in the Philippines, you will not have a problem going out and about with people harassing you or treating you like dirt. Most people will treat you with common decency and respect. Okay?
Because Filipinos are getting used to the black snacks. A lot of black people coming out in here. Before.
Right, Trey, Bobby, Lee, D, One Nation. Remember, hey, King Arthur, I agree because they didn't even consider black man human. Okay? Ryan Train, Bobby, Lee, D. Wendell, he said Rodney lived down there in the street. Rodney lived down the street from oh, really? I didn't know that. Rodney King lived down there. Okay, he lived near you. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby, Gregory Scott. What do Philippines think about racism in America?
He said it twice.
Okay, we already answered, I think. No, that's a different question. He said racism in America.
In America.
I'll have to answer that one for you because that's a long answer, and we're trying to really roll. But let me see. To be honest with you, short answer on that. They don't like it. They don't like it. Okay, they don't like the racism that they see in America. John Thomas, Lester riots were similar to Minneapolis was 215, Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, Freddie Gray, I remember that one. I remember that. That was some big riots out there too. Big Dog, what's up, Big Dog? What's up, man? Hello, guys. Police officer who had the grudge has 18. What? He should have been fired after he got 5.
Wow.
18 active complaints. My goodness.
They need to show up.
We said, but you're right. They all should be charged because the others still by. Yeah, they still by and let him do it. They still by and let him. They all should be charged. 18, Big Dog, that is too much. 5 complaints. He should have been out the door. Ryan Train, Bobby Listy. Kalani Muhammad, what's up? Hey, Kalani, watch your language, man. Watch your language, man. We don't use those kind of terms. You can say F them or whatever, but watch your language. Ryan Train, Bobby Listy. Big Dog, what's up, Big Dog? Yes, stand up your rights. Do this right in the right way. Ryan Train, Bobby needs D. Remember, hey, he said that's the blue brother. That's the blue brotherhood. They're going to back each other up no matter what. Yeah, that's what policemen do. They stick up for each other, whether they're right or wrong, and that in and of itself. That's why they have in most police stations or departments, they have what's called internal affairs. Y'all know what the internal affairs do? They like a check. They check the internal mechanisms of what's going on in the police force because they know that there's a bond that has a tendency to cover up things between police. And so they go around trying to discover if anything's being covered up and discover the truth for the public. Gilani,
Yes, the video.
Used to be okay. Murphy, Bobby, someone need to find that caller and educate him with the monkey wrench. I hear you, man. Marie, welcome,
Welcome,
Mary.
Mercy.
Mercy. DD, funny. Come on, DD, read that.
You missed.
I missed one. Okay. Freddie Mason, welcome to you, Mercy. Yeah, welcome, Mercy. Hope you come back. We need you. We need more angels on the show. King Arthur, welcome aboard, Mercy. King Arthur, Bobby D. In the USA, we have a Dairy Queen. In the Philippines, they have Tuba Queen. Hey, guess what, bro? Guess what, King Arthur?
Arthur.
Guess what?
Queen.
They just got a Dairy Queen out here too. They got a Dairy Queen.
Yes, we have Dairy
They
Queen.
just got one like about a year ago, something like that. They just got one.
2 years ago, what's
About 2 years ago, they got Dairy Queens out here now.
And I
Finally.
did. They have good ice cream.
Ice creams. Boom. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one that. Yeah, I'm gonna think of someone King Arthur. Ride the train, Bobby Lee. He said for the Tuba Queen, she loved that too. You love some Tuba Lee too. I'm gonna get you some Tuba when we get off the show. Okay?
No, I want the Dairy Queen.
One day I get you.
But they are closed.
Yeah, they closed. They on lockdown, man. We can't get nothing out of here. Okay, let's do a dance.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Get off me. Thank you. They mess with me, y'all. She messed with me on the break.
Thank you, friendly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arthur.
Lizzie messed with me on the break, Arthur. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Arthur.
King, I said, about time to go. Tuba D. Sorry, I mean Lisa D. Tuba D. That's a new name. Who else we got? Michael Coffee. He's a love train was all the way live. Gotta go now. Palam.
Bye.
Bye, Nurse Mike. Freddie Mason's, thank you for the clarification, Lisa D and Bobby D. Hey, you welcome, man.
Yes,
always.
It is your time, Frederick Mason. Come over here.
Okay, all right. That's
you
it.
only need passport.
Yeah, passports.
And money.
No, he know that. You need a passport and also, well, you're gonna bring your driver's license and stuff like that. You don't need a whole lot of cash because if you have an ATM card, you're gonna pull cash from the ATM machine. When you pull your cash from the ATM machine, it'll come out in pesos and not dollars. So you can pull, but find out before you leave your country, your bank is your bank working. It's an international bank and it'll work in the Philippines. That's what you want to find out.
Yeah.
A lot of people come out here. They have the credit unions. They don't have a regular debit card. There's a credit union debit card. And a lot of the credit union debit cards, when they come out here, don't work. Like I had a credit union card my first time coming out here. I tried to pull them, get money. It said invalid. I said, what? I called my credit card, my credit union. They said, you don't work out this. I said, man, I should have checked that before I left. So check before you leave if you have a credit union card. Ride chain, Bobby Lisi, one nation under a groove. Remember, he said the guy that said the F word was comment never showed up
They
on.
came
Okay.
from Facebook.
He came from.
Just like what I said, from Facebook, they came in.
Okay, here's the thing.
Facebook,
he came from Facebook, so that's why y'all didn't see it. But I saw it.
Only you.
Yeah, only we can see it. So you didn't. If he comes from Facebook and say something out the way, we'll see it and we'll get him. So I gave him a warning on that one. He didn't do anything else after that. He had did something else, I'd have blocked him. All right, so we will see what happens to him next time. He gave a warning. If he do it again, he out. All right, guys, that's it for now. We're gonna do our closing comments. And then we're gonna be out, man. We out.
Shout out for all the people who give us a donation. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much. You are much appreciated.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please like our videos. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippine Connection. Please like the page. You can also follow us on Instagram at Gravity Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video.
See, now she know how I feel when you do a lot of reading. The words come together, and she don't understand. Now she gets to understand it. See what I'm talking about, guys?
If you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is VDIX00@gmail.com. And you can contact us at the same email or just more information.
Now, every time I make a blunder, she gets me every time. Now, how you like it, sister girl?
I like it.
She don't like it. Y'all like it. Well, now she know how I feel.
Can you shut your mouth? We have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran, you can call that number for more information. You're drunk, guys?
All right, guys. So we got number 2 has 4 votes. So I'm going to change the thumbnail to number 2, with the one with the hand around in there. Okay, that will be the thumbnail for this video. When we're off the show, I'll change it, and then I'll start working on the video that I got coming out. Hopefully be out tonight when I get through with it. And you'll see a second video. Then tomorrow, we're going to change the subject. And there's something overnight breaking comes out. Tomorrow will be on a different topic, okay? But I don't want to keep on saying, although it's not the exact same topic as yesterday, we had a variation. We brought some other things, points into this conversation, which we always try to do. We try not to do the same exact thing, okay? It's already a variation on the topic. But tomorrow, provided there's nothing significant comes out of the George Floyd situation, we will do a different topic. You got me? You with me, GP? All right. We're going to do our closing clips, and we out.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys.
See?
Lisa didn't keep messing with me. I don't know what it is. Every time on the break, she be trying to kiss me. All right, this is all for now. This is Bobby D.
And Lisa D.
Say take care.
God bless.
And
peace.
Peace.
Stay safe, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.